Salute, MobTube. How is everybody tonight? Let's see. M. Soretti, Alana Therese, Bobby Barbarian, Michelle N., Miss Can't Be Wrong, Tess, Bruno, Beck Brooklyn, Bong Funk MC, greetings. Oh, you emailed me, Miss Can't Be Wrong? Okay, my bad. I didn't see it yet. Steve Cutler, Code of the Meats, Davis Dean, Captain and Coke 70, Frankie Cicero, Christopher Capello, Antonino, Teledelphia, DZ. What's good, Teledelphia? Let me see something. Love for Steel, Brian Bozek, Scott McDonald, Jenko Abendando. FBS, did you see backstabbing Lee and Angel on Josie's show, lying their asses off? Lee has been a backstabber the whole time. He supposedly made up with you. What a punk ass move. Of course, but that's not a secret. I knew that from day one. I knew, but listen, you think I was doing anything different? I knew. Well, you know how careful I was when I talked to him on the phone, which I tried to do as little as possible. Of course, you can't listen. You can't trust him. Nobody can. Nobody. And they know it over there too. But I will say this. I did just click over before I came on and I heard the funniest thing ever. Lee actually forgot what show he was on. He was like, what are they going to do to me? They brought my son on. They've done all they can do to me. I'm like, nah, Lee. She brought your son on. The one in the box above you. We didn't. No, she did. The person whose show you're on, she brought your son on. Yeah. So you got to remember which show you're on, bro, when you're talking. You got to remember. You can't forget. You know what I mean? Big Tex has been busy lying and bashing. What a punk move. Yeah. Well, what do you expect from him? FBS, you going to smoke a cigar tonight? That's a funny question, Beck Brooklyn, because I wasn't going to. And then I watched a little bit of Armchair show earlier. The guys were talking about the cigars and all that. And I started thinking about it. But I didn't smoke one. And then when I was starting this show, I thought, you know what? Maybe I will. So, yeah, I just might. FBS, they're trying to blame Mac for stealing 13 G's from Candela and accusing SoFlo too. Well, keep making accusations. False accusations that mean nothing. This is the type of stuff, Angel, that gets people sued, you know? But keep making false accusations against people. Johnny Mac didn't steal a thing, and Tony SoFlo, please. Come on. They're always looking for a boogeyman. Somebody's always behind everything. And Johnny Mac is Nude Beginnings' a new target. You know what I mean? So she'll put in their ears, you know, anything that happens, Nude Beginnings will tell Josie and Angel and whoever else. It was Johnny Mac. It was Johnny Mac. Sure it was. Yeah, it is, Steve. But I was actually thinking about having a different one tonight. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I got to decide. FBS, the false accusations blow my mind. They are plain stupid. They are. They are damn stupid. Yes, 2 times sorry things I thought you should know. Oh, okay. Let me see. Oh, Django Abendando. I can never lose the it factor. You know what's funny is the one guy who talks most about people having the it factor does not have the it factor. Let me see something here. Yeah, I saw that one. Miss Can't Be Wrong. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Well, listen, the thing with Polly the thing with Polly, Miss Can't Be Wrong. I told you that guy. I'm sorry. I told you guys that was a scam from the beginning, and I'll tell you how. Lee. Well, before Lee came on and said, that Polly was sick and all that, I believe it was before that. NB put up this video with like the Sarah McLachlan said, puppy music. And it had videos of Polly in the car and like playing in fields and all this stuff, right? And at the end of it, it said something like, please donate to Lee's Cash App, whatever, if you want to help out. And then Lee is the first person in the comments, and he's like, oh my God, I had no idea you were going to do this. Thank you so much. Lee, where'd she get the videos? You knew she was going to do it. You gave her the videos to do it with. But see, Lee thinks he's smart. So he thinks everyone else is dumber than him. He thinks that people aren't going to catch that. Well, I caught it right away. So, yeah, that was something him and NB set up beforehand. He told her, why don't you, put up this video for me about Polly and see if we can raise some money and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, he's a con artist. Big Tex. Let's see. Is Gunsmoke that on here? Johnny Mac is going to be jumping on for a little bit. Whenever you're ready, bro, let me know. Gunsmoke will be coming on. And then later on, Jeff Nadu will be joining me in Gunsmoke. I will drop the link for Johnny if he is ready. Gunsmoke as well. Let's see. Gee, you think Tommy Salami? Yeah, it's kind of old news. The person that accused him of being a chomo to his own son. He's on Josie's show. And don't forget, Lee said plenty of bad things about Josie too. I mean, they have no dignity or self-respect. I've been telling you guys that, and it's the truth. Yo. What's up, bro?
What's up, man?
Don't ask me what's up.
What the fuck, man?
I heard. Hold on. I got to.
Yeah, I'm in trouble. Yeah.
Hold on. All right. So, according to Lee, the bastion of truth, a man who would never, ever lie, you've been talking a lot of shit behind my back, Gunsmoke.
I got to be honest, man. I was talking a lot of shit, bro. I mean, I just, look, I've had enough of you, man. I've had enough of your shit, I've had enough of all the help and money you've put in my pocket. I've had enough of you fucking running your mouth about how great I am and my videos and my channels are and all this shit. I'm sick of it. So I told Lee, look, I know you're recording me, but look, I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say. And I know you're not going to play it, even though you're recording me.
I know you're not going to play it, even though you're recording me.
What's going on?
We'll get back to that.
Yeah, we'll get back to that, yeah.
Well, Lee records his friends, even his friends he records. You can't you always assume you are being recorded when talking with Lee Cole.
Yeah, right? Somebody just called me and told me that Lee just said, I'm the only real man on here because I don't discuss private conversations. Bro, you record them and then give them to people to play. You record them. What the fuck?
Then he cries to the YouTube authorities. They're picking on me, dude.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, that's what he says. Dude, are you recording me right now? That's the first thing he says every time he calls me. Dude. Yeah. So apparently, we got the big nose hoe over there, dirty foot Lauren, reading an email from me to her. And who even believes that I would even correspond with that nasty bitch? First of all, secondly, I'm being accused of hacking 13 G's out of Joe Candella's bank account.
Nice.
So, like, really, this shows you, and I've been saying this repeatedly. This shows you how desperate she is. She tried it with the frickin' fake politician threat. She tried it with the CPS. Now she's going to try it with this. I mean, her attempts get more and more desperate. And every time I say that, she makes another desperate attempt. She keeps proving me right. So, I mean, it's pretty simple. It's just a matter of, look, how come the person whose money was taken isn't saying anything? You know?
Yeah, about that.
That's a good point.
And if you stole 13 G's and didn't give me at least $3,000 of it, we're not friends anymore.
Right. I know.
We're supposed to chop that up amongst the family.
Yeah, we got to wet our beaks a little bit here.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm a hacker too. Not only is SoFlo a hacker, I'm a hacker.
Black
We're all hackers.
hacker.
We're all hackers. I don't get it. So that's the new accusation, and you have to look at the people that are congregated on that live stream. You have the drunken half-wit Josie, you got NB, and then you got Lee Mole. All the three of them, the biggest fucking scumbags on YouTube.
Yeah,
so,
it's not even the View, it's the PU. They all stink.
I just don't look. That side doesn't have a low that they're not willing to sink to. They've proven that time and time again. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and disprove them again, even though they never show any proof of their claims. That's just what they are. They make up ridiculous lies, but never show any proof. So show some proof of something. Show some correspondence from the guy whose money was stolen, accusing me of taking it. I want to know. Is that him?
This is him. Yeah, if that's, I'm not sure.
There you go. That's him. That's the gentleman that they're claiming.
Wow. Okay. There you go.
Yep. So there you go. Very easy to disprove that. What it is I'm on vacation, and they want to try to put a damper on that. That's all. That's all.
Can't allow that. Can't allow. No, bro. Every time I go on vacation, they do a show about me, bro. You can't. Don't let it bother you, bro. Trust me.
Trust me. It doesn't, because look, it's such a ridiculous claim. You know, nobody believes them anyway. They don't have any credibility. No, I mean, look, Josie has bought pretty much anything above 500 subs is purchased. She buys views, she buys likes, she gets drunk and buys likes instead of views, then realizes she has 250 likes and 113 views, and somebody screenshots it. She doesn't even know what's going on. You know,
Lee is on there talking about people buying views. Like, and Angel is right next to Lee. I'm like, Jesus Christ, Angel, I have 100 fucking text messages from you about how Josie bought her views, and Lee too. I'm telling you, he forgets what show he's on. He really does.
Well, it's Lee. No integrity, no consistency. And look, Lee was never with any of us. He's never been a friend to any of us. They're over there right now, claiming they have an email in which I was sharing pictures of your family, Chris. The time that Tony Pizza posted a bunch of stuff, there was those pictures were sent via text, but nothing was sent through any email. There was never any family members sent. So this is what they're trying to do, is hurt my friendships now. And that's the same tactic over and over and over and over again. I mean, it ain't gonna work, guys. You failed again. They think that if they make up a lie good enough, that all of a sudden you guys are gonna believe it. You know, sorry, you guys have failed. No credibility. I mean, I've proven them wrong time and time again, and you guys just saw right there. Candela said it himself. Maybe I'll get him to come on. You know, who knows? It's as simple as that. So I would like them to present some proof, because look, saying that somebody hacked into somebody's checking account and took that type of money, when you accuse somebody of that live, that is defamation, big time. Yeah. So, I mean, Josie, I could take your fake doctor job away from you by suing you if I really wanted to. But
no, don't, bro. What you should do when you get back to the hotel or whatever tonight, you could do a defamation strike against her right on YouTube, bro.
Oh, yeah. There you go. That's right. Yep. You know, because she did claim that I'm bullying her. you know, that by posting a picture of her that's not photoshopped in any way, I'm bullying her. That's her claim. And they actually gave me a strike on my channel for that. So I included in my when I challenged the strike in my my little paragraph that if you look on her channel, she literally has like 12 hit pieces on me. So how can she then claim I'm bullying her when there's 12 hit pieces? But that strike was upheld within an hour of me challenging it. I was shot down, which amazed me. It amazed you too, because I was under the impression that they had a certain amount of time to file a lawsuit. And if they didn't do that, then the strike is overturned, video goes back up, and the subject. But
that's how it is with ordinary copyright strikes. I never saw something like what she did to you, bro. I still can't wrap my mind around that.
Yeah, she definitely pulled some strings on that one somehow. I don't know, but she did. You know, the rules that and that's just another example of how she thinks the rules don't apply to her. That none of those people think the rules apply to them. You know, make claims with no proof, ridiculous ones like what they just did. But that's what they do, guys. So they're trying to put a damper on my trip. Ain't gonna work. Matter of fact, when I'm done here,
they want us to turn against you too, bro.
I know. That's their ultimate goal. You know, they can't stand the fact that me and you are friends. They can't stand the fact that their attempts keep failing. And they're going to continue to fail because they're pathetic and they're lies. You know, that's the thing. I've told them time and time again, you know, like when we make claims on this side, we have receipts and we can back the shit up. So I'm going to make a challenge to them. Back your shit up. Put some type of evidence up that shows anything linking me to a crime of that nature. You can't do it. So that's my challenge. Put it up, Josie. Put it as what you're gonna have NB do now is concoct some bullshit, just like Chicago Maggot. They make up some nonsense and post it. Oh, there it is. Okay, well, you can create anything, but put some real evidence. And look, here's the thing. How can they know who took money out of an account if I spoke to Joe Candela personally. Nobody has spoken to him. Nobody. So if he doesn't think that it's me, how could they possibly think it? So that's all I'm saying, guys. And that's a fact. That's a fact. So maybe I'll get him to come on, but I mean, I don't even think that's necessary because you guys saw his comment, but they're going to say that wasn't him. It was him because I told him I was going on your show in a minute. So I'm sure that was him. And and here's another thing. He was friends with some of those people. He asked them, please leave me out of the drama. He stopped commenting. He stopped watching shows. He stopped talking to NB and Josie and all of them. And now they're using him. Since he's of no more use to them, now he's being exploited. I mean, that's just what they do. And I told him that. I said, I'm sorry, bro, but right now they're on there and throwing you under the bus, using your name. So for him I'm sure it was him that commented, but that's what he asked them. Please leave me out of this. I don't want to be involved in it. They're calling his home. I don't know if you guys know that. They've been leaving messages on his answering machine, threats, looking for money that Tony Pizza owes people, trying to get it from him, leaving nasty messages where his children can hear the phone calls. When his wife pressed play on the recordings, nasty, disgusting, vile things come out of the machine, and it's threats from these people, and it's those people on that side. It's NB and her friends trying to mess with him because he's not supporting them anymore. That's what they do. So I just think he should come on, clear it up, and he's got a lot of goods on them. If he wants to put up, I guarantee if he has correspondences that have all kinds of shit about me, you, and everybody else. So I hope they realize that, because they had him as an intricate part of their group for a while.
Yeah, so maybe I know they did.
But look, he's done with the drama. He assured me. I believe him. People can only take so much of this shit, and he's a good guy at heart. And look, they exploited him. They're good at doing that. They're good at using people and threatening them and getting them to comply by threat. You know, the maggot is a prime example of how that works. You know, intimidation to get you to comply. So they did that to him, and my recommendation was block them, don't comment, disappear, and that's what he's tried to do. So no more money from Joe Candela equates let's try to get his account hacked. So in my mind, there's another person that got hacked as well. I don't know if you guys know this. I'm not going to say his name, but there's another person that got hacked for like almost $5,000 today. So the fact that 2 people from YouTube getting hacked, I mean, look, I don't know. I can't say that it's definitely related, but who knows? It's pretty that's a huge coincidence.
Yeah, it is. And I did hear about the thing today too. It's fucked up.
Yeah, so there it is, guys. And for NB and Josie, I'm gonna go walk back down to the beach. It's nice and breezy, and I'm gonna relax. I got a blanket laid out there, and I'm gonna enjoy my vacation. And you guys can argue and do whatever the hell it is you do. You know, stay obsessed with me and FBS and Gunsmoke and Tony Soflo. And while we live our lives, you guys can watch from the sidelines. So,
yep.
That's all we can do. All right, guys.
Enjoy your vacation, bro.
Yep. Thanks, bro. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, bro.
All right.
Peace. Let me see something. The fuck is she talking about? Hold on. You know who I'm talking about, Gunsmoke?
No, I don't. If you're thinking about the one I'm thinking about, I just texted you.
No, it's this last name. But anyway, it's all good. So anyway, back to the shit talking you've been doing, bitch.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Listen,
man. You've been talking to Lee behind my back?
Yeah, you know, he gets me on the phone, he hypnotizes me. Yeah, I hear him press record. I don't care. I just, I talk,
He says, dude,
come on, dude.
And you spill the beans.
You know what's funny? He's actually told me on the phone that he's like, I got to give it to you, man. You are loyal to your friends. You are loyal. Because he tried to make me break on the fucking Jimmy thing. He said it's not going to be good standing next to him when we do this show about him sexually assaulting somebody in Ohio. And I told him, bro, that's not fucking true. Like, what are you doing here? He's like, we're going to do a show, dude. I'm sorry. I'm just letting you know. And then he's like, I got to give it to you, man. You are loyal to your friends. And then he didn't do the show. Then a month or 2 later, he calls me. He's like, listen, man, I know SoFlo's your friend, but we're going to do a show about him, man. We got evidence on him that he's sexually assaulted somebody. We're going to do a show. Never did the show, So, fuck him. I never said nothing to Lee that I wouldn't be comfortable being played back to anybody on here.
Well, their next move is gonna be to start talking shit about Jimmy. Of course, you know that, right?
Of course, he told me he was gonna start doing that too. The last time I spoke to him, he said, "Dude, I'm gonna go after Jimmy." Blah blah blah. I said, "Bro, leave him the fuck alone. He's going through enough shit right now. He doesn't need your shit." He said, "Well, he spoke about my brother, dude." I was like, "Yo, just let it go. He's not even talking about you. You got other fucking issues,
Well, fuck with Jimmy, and let's see how bad we can make it for you. That's all. I
told him leave that shit alone. He said, "Listen, I don't want any problems with FBS. I'm not going to talk about him. I just want to do my own thing with Danny and do my mob content." And then I take a nap. I wake up. Boom. He's fucking on Angel's show talking all this crazy shit, fucking kissing ass and sucking dick. I mean, crazy, bro. How they turn, they flip, man. Even this guy, I didn't think it would take that quick. I thought he had some sort of self-respect and dignity. He don't give a fuck how it looks, He has no shame in his game, bro. He's gonna turn on you, and that's it. And now he's talking blatant lies to try to fucking drive a wedge between me and FBS. All I really have on here is my loyalty to you and friggin' Jimmy. I mean, if I turn out to be a snake, I mean, what the fuck am I, Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Listen, I don't believe any of that bullshit he says. Fuck that.
Play the tape.
I am not a Nazi. Canadian $5. It'll be a good day on MobTube when Danny Trio gets that 380-pound mole removed from his rear end.
Yeah.
Thank you for the super chat, my friend. Yes, don't be afraid to donate, people. There's 237 of you here. Everybody hit the like button, too. If you can't donate, do it even if you can. Subscribe if you haven't already. And for the love of this guy, hit the notification bell.
That part,
homie.
I heard Danny Sack had a 95-pound mole removed from his ass.
Yeah.
I don't know. And this really has nothing to do with him. I love Danny. He's always been a gentleman with me. Even when Lee was breaking my balls, like, what do you think about him living with his grandparents, dude? And Danny was like, listen, that's there's nothing wrong with that. I don't see any problem with that. He could have trashed me with Lee. And then Lee calls me and says, dude, I think it's great what you're doing, man, helping out your grandparents and spending these years with them. You should cherish them, man. You're lucky, dude. But then he gets on the air and he talks all this shit,
Of course he
Then
does.
he tells me behind the scenes, I have the it factor and all this. I just need to do more shows. I'm crazy for not doing these shows. Like
the it factor.
Yeah. He's told me behind the scenes on the phone in the past 2 weeks.
Of course he has. I'm just making fun of the it factor. I mean, it's the gayest thing.
Like he's friggin' what's that guy's name? Simon Cowell over there.
Yeah. Could you imagine if Lee gets to make the decisions, who does and doesn't have the it factor? Oh my god.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I just think it's ridiculous. It's crazy, bro. And anybody over there that trusts him and even entertains his bullshit, they're ridiculous too, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. Pasta Patate. FBS, you like Gangstar. Come on now. Of course.
Hell yeah. I had a couple albums.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I'm an old school motherfucker.
Me too. I like the new shit now too, though. The old block shit. Phone them. My folks in the grave.
Not me.
An NBA young boy. Like a few.
Please.
You don't like that trash shit?
Yeah, fuck
some of it is good. A lot of it is trash, but some of it is really good.
I can't understand how these guys fucking.
I didn't either, but once you study it and you finally learn what the fuck they're talking about, it's like, oh, this shit is good.
Nah, fuck that. NBA young boy, all those fucking douchebags. Listen, even Little Dirk, he's always singing and shit. I mean, I don't. Yeah.
No, but King it's real gangster shit though.
King Von was the man.
Yeah. He was something else. He had his own original flow, and he was really about that shit. That's rare.
Yeah, I can't. All this Kodak Black and all these guys.
He sucks.
To, what hip hop used to be.
He has like one good song a year. That's about it. He don't have no good music. But NBA young boy, I got to give it to him. I like Little Dirk now and King Von, and FPG Duck, and old folks in them grave.
Francesco Fiordolini.
Frank, what's up?
Fiordolino. Said the It Factor by Cousin It. Yeah.
Dude.
The Sit Down, a Mafia History podcast. Hello. I dropped the link for you. Michael, $2.99 super sticker. Thank you very much.
And again, I want to reiterate. This guy had the chance to fucking make this right and avoid all this shit. He could have called into SoFlo show that day like I told him. Nip this in the bud, put it to bed, but he wanted to, just choose this route. He was pussyfooting around what Angel did with the meme. Now they're saying she did. I think he said she didn't put the picture up. It's a lie. We're lying about that. I mean, didn't she put this up on her show?
Of course she did.
So how is that a lie? I mean, how can he get up there and say that?
I don't know, but Angel's been saying that I said she made it, and I never said that. But she's a fucking moron who just listens to whoever.
Oh, so he's trying to twist that shit. All right.
Maybe.
Hey.
Hello, people.
Hello, people. Listen, somebody asked, why doesn't anyone mention KRS-One? I can't stand KRS-One.
Yeah, nobody can stand KRS. He's
Criminal Minded was a banger. Some other ones, Step Into a World, stuff
Didn't
like
Nelly
that.
body him in like 2002? I think Nelly friggin' destroyed him. That's sad.
Well, KRS-One, I just don't like all that activism and fucking kicking knowledge bullshit. I don't need, you know what I mean?
He had like one good song back in like 1988.
I'm not into that backpack rap shit.
Although Scott LaRock was like the first rapper to be killed, I think.
Back in Scott LaRock was the man.
Yeah.
What's up, Jeff Nadu?
Oh, nothing really. Just enjoying the day. been a fun day here on MobTube. Doing my
congratulations.
Wait,
congratulations on a great show earlier.
I heard A-Light called in. Is that true? I didn't get to see it.
Yeah, he did. He called in for about 5 minutes. Yeah.
Listen,
all I wanted to do was get his side of the story on if that actually happened and what he was up to during that time. And he told me that he was in the Midwest traveling. He was in Iowa and all these different places. Because as I was saying, Gunsmoke, like I think it's extremely irresponsible to talk about stories and not have very much proof to back it up. I mean, you'll notice that story has not been reported by anybody else. I thought it was weird timing, and all I asked for was, that if people are going to come here and say, well, we're going to do good shows, that they're giving their audience quality, because people listen to these people. They have shows, they have channels.
Yeah. Hey, did you have a chance to ask him about the I-Light slap, if that really happened? I'm curious to know.
I-Lights. I mean, I'm not sure.
You don't remember? That's why he's on here for. That's his claim to fame. He slapped I-Light.
I-Light came on here claiming in the beginning that he slapped John A-Light.
I never knew that, honestly. I did not ask him that. He wasn't on for very long. I mean, he Frank Fiorellino said he could get him to come on, and he was like, he's just going to call you. And I said, okay. And he called, and
nice.
That was it. But yeah, listen, whether we like John A-Light or not, we can't sit here and have shows that are just putting out stuff that, is not true, that cannot be backed up.
Yeah.
As far as
you don't have to lie about the guy. I mean, there's so much shit on the guy. You don't got to lie about him. I mean,
yeah, exactly. And I think, whether Lee wants to believe it or not, I know Lee will now hate. Lee now hates all of us. 2 days ago he loved all of us. Now he hates us. But I still, Lee's going to do what he does. I'm going to do what I do. I also don't think it's actually real plausible that he continues to tell people about algorithms and stuff. I don't know. Lee's not a YouTube, like Lee acts like some big YouTube star. He's
got 100,000, 500,000 subs and shit.
Right. Yeah, it's like, in the end, and then you're saying stuff like, look, I've said the FBS. I told Convict Inc. He keeps bringing this Convict Inc. thing up that I told that Convict Inc. shouldn't go on people's shows, and I absolutely told him that he should stay away from Lee and FBS, because I don't think he was particularly good in the debates. I thought it was a bad thing for him to get involved in, and I tried to tell him that.
Well, he got tricked into saying he sat with chomos.
I just think when I first met Robert, I thought his channel, he was going the right way, and he decided to go a different way with it, and that's fine. But I was definitely going to give him my opinion.
Yeah, for sure. Antonino, $5. If you and Gunsmoke split up, I may have to go with him. He's younger, longer career.
That's right. Yeah, smart man. He's hedging his bets.
Gordon Joseph, 69, 199 super sticker. Thank you very much.
Gordon, what's up?
YouTube security is here. Gunsmoke spilling the beans on Lee. I love it.
Yeah, by the way, there is no YouTube security. There's no guys in suits that walk around.
They don't give a shit enough.
Yeah, they don't. For anyone that's not aware, it's very difficult to get in contact with YouTube. They don't have a phone number you call and, hey, can you look my channel up? It's
no chat, no email, nothing. Well, email, but you gotta wait.
Yeah, I mean, there's no men in dark suits that are going to handle it. It's just not going to happen.
Otherwise, Pizza would have been off of here a long time ago with all his racist rants and threats and shit.
Bro, I've been hearing for a year now how people are going to take my channel down. But with Angel though, every week it's a new method. She's going to go to the lawyers. She's going to go to YouTube security. She's going to go to a YouTube lawyer. I mean, it's
Witsec Mafia coming soon.
Exactly.
I'm not sure people understand that. We all have freedom of speech, and unless you come on here and physically threaten somebody, and even to those points, we've seen people not get taken off YouTube.
Yeah,
I've heard you say it, Chris. They're not going to quickly remove people that make money for the channel, for the bottom line. In the end, if they did that, they'd have no one.
It's the bottom line, people.
They're just not going to do it. It's very difficult to get a channel pulled unless there's copyright infringement constantly or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you have channels on here, guys, that literally take other people's clips and just post them on their channel,
adding nothing to it.
Right.
Yeah.
They don't have, I mean, if they don't get taken down, why am I going to get taken down? Because I do a video on things that have been reported by tons of other people. Like the stories that some of these people care about have been reported by other people. I want to make this clear, FBS. That photo you have up there, right here, this photo.
Yeah, you're good at that.
I've included that in my own video about that exact situation. Now, people ask, where did I get that information? Okay, I got that information directly from an individual that worked at Marion. He was there. Okay, it was on Gary Jenkins' show. Gary Jenkins had this guy on. Okay, I'm not the only one reporting this stuff, guys.
I heard. Let me see if I got the story right. I heard like there was a fight between two guys, and then John Gotti tried to step in and help the other guy, and he got hurt. Right.
So what happened was, according to the CO claimed that the dude that hit Gotti, this guy Walter Johnson, was like a major. He didn't give a fuck about anybody. He didn't care about who John Gotti was, and supposedly Gotti was making racial comments at one point.
Okay.
And this Walter Johnson guy basically said, I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm not going to roll the red carpet out for you. And I guess he snuck him in the back of the head or something. Gotti fell, and the guy started kicking him and shit. And before you knew it, it was over.
Okay. And then they transferred him, right? Obviously.
Right. They transfer him. He then gets out, and within 4 months, he kills a transit cop in Washington, D.C., this guy.
Wow.
He's now an ADX.
Good.
And this guy, the CO said that, in his opinion, he'd been in the federal prison system for like 20 years working, that Walter Johnson was the single most dangerous person in the federal prison system at that time. So, again, I don't think anybody's knocking John Gotti for being hit or beat up, because the guy was a big dude.
Everybody could get hurt,
Yeah.
It doesn't take nothing away from him.
Absolutely.
Like when Tupac got shot 5 times, it didn't take nothing from him when you gave him props for getting hurt, but whatever.
What a douchebag thing, though. You know what I mean? You make it through life as this super fucking gangster. You kill Castellano, you become the boss. You never get your ass handed to you. And then all of a sudden you go to fucking prison and you get beat up.
In prison, that don't mean shit, though, right?
But why fuck up your you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. He's got to go in there and run his fucking mouth with that racist bullshit.
See, I think John Gotti, when he got to Marion, a lot of people don't realize that Marion is one of the only USPs you have, right? It's like outside of ADX, it's the most secure facility, right? There's not a ton of gangsters in there. In fact, there are no gangsters there. John was on his own. There wasn't other people in there.
I think Scarfo was there for a while.
Yeah, but again, they're not going to house these people together.
John
was basically having to, and look, it's common knowledge. He went to Barry Mills and Tyler Bingham, the people that ran the AB, and asked them for protection. In fact, if you look into the AB, after they started hanging out with Gotti, they started acting more like a mafia family. It's been talked about.
Damn.
Yeah. I Am Not a Nazi seems to have some inside information about the Marion fight. He said the fight started because someone called Angel John's daughter, and he got pissed off and said, she's only my stepdaughter.
Come here. Yeah.
I am not a Nazi. That's beautiful, bro. Jeff didn't even crack a smile.
No, he didn't. Stone Cold son of a bitch.
I was reading the chat.
He's a psychopath. Yeah.
Oh,
sorry.
We'll let it slide this time, Jeff.
Yeah, that's right. Smarten up.
Next time.
Smart enough. That's funny as fuck. Prison is a different story. Anyone can get touched. 100. Yeah. It's not like John got he was a street fighter. Sure.
If he was in jail in the 70s, it'd be a different
doesn't matter.
Story. He'd have his whole crew.
How tough you are. You can get your ass whooped in prison. There's always going to be somebody tougher than you, no matter who you are. And besides, he was what? Fucking I don't know, in his late 50s at the time.
Yeah. So, 1996, I think it was. So
also, this AB stuff came out in AB trials. Okay, people under oath talked about this in testimony. Okay.
Yep.
I think, and that's again like the comment. We almost get to this point where we think facts are they don't even make sense. People are so out of control with what they say. The people that actually look into this shit, they can't even understand. Like, how did you get this stuff? Well, I just went into Pacer and read the indictments. Like, that's how it works. Like, it's just, I don't understand why facts are so difficult.
Yeah, look at this guy, Trucker Pete. You stood by him. You loved him. LOL, you had a picture of him behind you. What a joke. Well, one of those is right. I had a picture of him behind me. Yeah. Loved him? No, I love Shanna. I love my kids. I love my mom. You know what I mean? And stood by him. I never even fucking met him. What do you mean? How did I stand by him? I didn't. I never came on here and fucking pledged undying devotion to John Gotti. What are you out of your fucking mind?
I think there's a certain level of respect for the regalness of the fact that John didn't cooperate, stood by his morals, his ethics, whether we agree with them or not. But I think as you get older, and I think you realize this, when you're like 22, 23, everybody wants to be Goodfellas or these stupid fucking movies. But then you realize that the research that you do on these people, these are some of the lowest ends of society. These are people that would steal from you. Yeah. I look at my own dad. My dad is a blue collar guy. You know, they would have no problem trying to extort my father or your father or any of our father. You know what I'm saying? So I want to comment on Pat G. Pat G says, I love your stuff, but how can you give FBS a pass on his show? All he does is drama. Now, this is an interesting point, Pat G. I want to talk about this. I am fascinated by someone like FBS who has made no bones about it. He will defend himself, and he will not allow people to talk stupid, okay? As far as he's made no bones, he's never come on here and said, I'm a Mafia History Channel. Everybody has their own roles on here. They do their own things. It's just that simple.
Yeah.
As far as drama shows, he's here about making, I don't know if you know this, Pat G, but I'm sure he's a guy that worked a job like I did. He saw that you could make money in content because the internet is king nowadays. I'm not sure if you know that. There are women that make money all around the world showing their feet. Okay, think about that. This is a business. Okay, and he realized that, you know what? If I do something, I find my little niche, I can make money. And I guarantee you that if he didn't make money doing this, he would go do something else that made money. It's pretty easy to understand. A lot of people think in one way. They think of, I can only make money by going to a job. That's untrue. I have money that comes in 5 or 6 different ways. It's called residual income. Okay. And this is his thing. It blew up for him. He's found his niche.
And it's an honest living, you know. It's not like he's out there selling drugs and shit, you know.
And remember, think about the people, and I've said this on my own show today. Think of the people that are really doing stuff in this genre. Okay. People like Black Handprint, you know, OC Shorts, guys like that. What do we know about them? They've, especially Black Handprint, raved about FBS has found his own niche. Listen, Chris and I haven't always gotten along. I think a lot of it's through bullshit, quite honestly. I have a respect for what he does. Him and I don't do the same content.
You think a lot of what is bullshit?
Say that again?
The reasons why you guys beef.
Like that fucking, I'm not going to even say his name. The whole fucking doxing bullshit. In the end, we moved past it. I respect what the guy does. I think he has his own niche. I have my own niche. And that's why I don't need to give. He doesn't need my pass. I don't pay his bills, and he don't pay mine. Yeah. So who am I going to tell how to do content? He does shit. These other people just turn a fucking camera on and talk about nonsense.
Yeah, what Patchy doesn't understand about a guy like me, okay, is that there's a certain mentality, a hustler's mentality. Okay, I never, ever thought inside the box, like, oh, I have to get a job doing this. I have to follow in my father's footsteps or follow this path, and that's how I'll always make a living. No, not at all. I'm the type of guy that I could be at a job 10 years, and if a better paying job comes along, I take that job. I go where the money is, okay? Listen, there's a reason I sold drugs my entire fucking life. I took felony cases. I was incarcerated, okay, because that's the way I was making money at the time, and I was making a lot of it. All right. I also worked jobs. I had a legitimate DJ business. Okay. I come on here and I came on here talking about one guy, John A. Light. Okay. After that, I started doing addiction and recovery and just mob shows. Anybody can go back and look. I was doing mob shows. I was doing shows with my wife. Yeah. None of this bullshit. I started getting attacked left and right. Okay. Once that happens, now, depending on the guy you are, Pat G, maybe you do it differently. I'm the type of guy that doesn't allow that. So I started fighting back. And guess what I figured out when I fought back? People want to see me do this more than they want to see me do mob content or anything else. Okay, if you're in any type of entertainment industry, the first thing you have to figure out is what people want. I'll give you an example. Yeah. When I would DJ at nightclubs, the first thing I would do before I played the first record was scope out the crowd. What kind of people do I have in here? Do I have young white college girls? Do I have a hood crowd? Do I have an older middle-aged crowd? What kind of stuff do they want to hear? And I became a successful DJ by being able to read a crowd. That's what I've done here. I've read my crowd. I do mob shows, okay? Or I did. I would do mob shows all the fucking time. I saw the response. I saw the profitability, things like that. Okay. I would do all types of other content, interviews, for example. There was a point where all I wanted to do was interviews. Yeah. Then I realized that as satisfying as they are for me to do, and as much as I enjoy them, there's no money in them. None. Zero. Yeah. Zero. I don't make $5. I could have a Hollywood star on. Okay. But you know what people like and what makes money? Exactly what I'm doing, Patchy. So if you haven't figured it out yet, this is not a preference. It's a business model. That's exactly what
and it's so good. He's in here too, watching himself.
Exactly.
Right. And that's that's another thing. That's something that I do on my channel. I would prefer, guys, to be real honest. I've thought about moving out of this and going into other shit. I'd like to talk about fucking people getting their heads cut off and cartels and shit like that. I like talking about that sort of shit. But I know if I did that on this channel that I have, people won't watch it. They want a certain type of content. If I started doing drama, they would bitch to me. Just like if you started doing other shit, where's it? Like, people expect one thing. That's what the audience wants. And as he said, this is just how people think that do this. He scoped out the crowd. He scopes out this crowd. All this stuff, YouTube is a fucking art. Everything you do, from the title to how you word shit. I'm not sure if some people know this. The goal is for people to use these and watch
and click. The title and the thumbnail is the most important part, really, to get people to tune in
and to stay as long as they can. That's the goal.
Yeah, like, people don't get it. I tried all different things. I did some true crime stuff. I did mob stuff, addiction and recovery stuff, DJ stuff, you name it. Okay, I did interviews, all kinds of different content on my channel. Okay. As any type of business person who's trying to make a living doing something, you have to figure out what you're good at. I found out early on I am particularly good at this arguing, debating, and just downright tearing people to shreds. I'm particularly good at that.
Yeah.
Okay. So why the fuck would I do anything else?
Well, their argument is disingenuous, because they're saying that because they know exactly what you're saying is true. They want you to do mob content so you don't make any money. Or otherwise they're saying, well, we don't like you to do drama, but we love when you just do mob content. So you do love me then. But you just want to insult me and shit though, right?
But ask yourself, why did he ever start doing this type of content?
Because people attacked him.
Right. Right. I don't think when he started, if you go back to his first, let's say, 2 weeks of videos, I don't think he ever expected that he was going to be doing this. This is just stuff. This stuff's like a fucking movie, man. It just keeps coming. You know, you never know what's going to happen next.
No. In my first 3 months of being on YouTube, I never thought it would get to this. But this is just the kind of guy I am. And I know that I'm good at this. I know I'm good at arguing and debating and stuff. I've been like that my whole life in my personal life. So I found my niche. This is what people want to see from me. They like seeing me go back and forth with these people. And the stupid people that go back and forth with me do not even realize they're doing me a favor. Because if they all stopped fucking with me, then I really would have to figure something else out.
That's what I don't get. It's like these people don't seem to understand that if you just, like, a boycott is when you don't support something and you don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Right? Like, they sit there and just take the bait every day.
Yeah, I know.
It's weird, man. Like, I don't understand. Like,
bro, I will literally drag them right back into the shit, even if they try to take a break, which they never do. But
it's like you caused all this shit. Like, if you just didn't care or acknowledge that it was going on, where are you gonna get with it? Nowhere. You would do something else.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'd still be okay. Trust me, I'd still be fine on YouTube. I would just figure something else out. But listen, they put me in a position where this is the easiest type of content I can do. I don't even have to think about it. I literally ask Gunsmoke. I come up with a title and a thumbnail 3 minutes before the show. I couldn't give a fuck less. And then I come on here and start talking. And look, it appears that a lot of fucking people are entertained by it. It's what time is it? 10:27 on a Wednesday night. There's 282 people watching. So are you, Patrick.
You have been able to exploit a part of YouTube that I don't really do, right?
Yeah.
I do it a little different. Gunsmoke does a little different. We all do it a little different.
Yeah.
I'll admit, most of the money that I make off YouTube is from views. Okay, I have a good amount of views now. There'll be days where I'll get, 48 hours. I think I have 36,000 views. Like, and it's all these different videos. I have videos from 4 or 5 months ago people watch. That video up there with the picture, where is it at here? This one right here? It's like 160K. People watch it still to this day. They find it and they watch it. We all do something a little different here. We all have our own niche.
Yeah.
If you can do this consistently, that's impressive, man. Getting people to support what you're doing, that's hard to do, man.
Absolutely. And listen, it's always going to be this way. This is why reality TV is a hit. It's why shows like Jersey Shore is a hit. People love to see.
They have a following.
And they love to see all this shit. They love to see human interaction, people going back and forth, arguing, fighting. It's what entertainment is built on in a way. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. So people like Pat G are also just very angry and jealous that they can see me on here doing this and making money, and they want to have an opinion like, oh, if you're going to be making money, you should be doing a different type. You should be doing what I think is content, or you should be doing this or that. Yeah. Nah, bro, I do.
Here's the thing, Pat G. When we want your opinion, we'll ask for it.
Yeah, exactly.
The thing is, one thing I think a lot of this stuff, just from looking at it, is a lot of this stuff for most people is jealousy. They're saying they're sitting in their room right now. Their wife's in bed. She doesn't talk to them. Their kids are annoying.
Got to wake up early for work.
You know what? Like, how come I can't do? I've had to deal with this my whole career. People look at me and they're like, that fat fuck, how's he able to do this shit? How's she get to fight for 3 minutes and make all that money? Well, so it's the next thing is it's the crab in the barrel theory. If he can't do it, I'm going to make sure he can't do it. I'm going to talk shit. I'm going to do that. That's what trolls do. It's all jealous.
Yeah.
That's how they do it.
Bro, there's a true anger and jealousy behind it. When I say people are jealous of me, I don't mean it's because I'm some fucking superior figure. No, it's because you'd almost have to be a lunatic not to want to do what I'm doing. I mean, it's a fucking beautiful thing. These guys, just like you said, Jeff, there's a lot of miserables on here, miserable motherfuckers that hate their lives, and they watch me. I have a beautiful wife. I have a great fucking life. I can come on here and make $1,000 in a day. And it drives them out of their fucking mind because they feel like they deserve it and I don't. Yeah. But one of the best things I ever heard you say, Jeff, was it was either on this show or one of your streams. Somebody said something about getting a job. And you said, no, you get a job. I'm good. I make content. This is what I do. You know what I mean? And that's so fucking true, bro.
So for the last 6 years, every year when I go to the tax accountant, what I put on my tax return is content creator. I don't have a job. I don't wake up and go to a job. I've single-handedly through different things make all my money doing this. It's pretty simple. And most people look at it and say, damn, I'm at this job I hate. I wish I could do that. Yeah. But you look at the interesting thing is these trolls, nobody cares at the end of the day. They're just talking. Donald Trump became the president, okay? None of the things you're going to say about me are ever going to hurt me. Just isn't. Never going to hurt me. You know how much money Alex Jones at his highest level made per day? Like $700,000 a day.
I believe it. I believe it.
Like, nobody cares, man. You find something that works for you and you run with it. It's pretty simple.
Alex Jones was a character.
Man. They're just...
Yeah, it's funny though. Because even that gives me content. Like, people think those comments bother me, but you notice I always pull them up. You know what I mean? Because that'll give me 10 minutes right there just to make you look stupid and prove my point at the same fucking time. So people like Pat G are almost a necessary evil. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's almost something funny because there's two things that these people do. They make it clear they don't care about these shows, right? But here you are watching this. And 5, 10, 20,
every day,
30 minutes from now, Pat G will still be in here.
Oh, of course.
And it's you fucking loser, you talk shit and lie. Okay, here's what I'll do, bro. Here's the link. Come on and tell me to my face.
There you go.
They never come on ever.
No, of course not.
These people are fucking miscreants, all
of them. Absolutely. Let's see. FPS, you thrive in this atmosphere. Well, listen, it's my whole life. People on, the people that don't like me like to claim I didn't live the life that I lived, but I did. Okay. I don't know life without chaos. I don't know life without stress and paranoia. I don't. I spent my whole fucking life watching over my shoulder and peeking out of the window every fucking 2 minutes. And this stuff like this just rolls off my back. It's nothing. I'm literally built for it. So, you know what I mean? That's why I do it.
Let me ask you: when you go to sleep, do you fall asleep right away? You sleep all right? You wake up
like a baby.
Feel okay?
Oh, I feel great. Bro, I wake up so excited about the day. You have no idea. I don't even like going to sleep. I try to stay up as long as I can because there's so much I want to do. I could sit on my fucking phone and just have a ball, researching things and looking shit up and watching YouTube videos and whatever. Like I love it. I love it. I sleep like a baby once I go to bed.
A lot of these people can't do that.
Yeah.
They have, they've moved, in 8,000 different cities their entire life. Their family doesn't want to have anything to do with them. Or they owe money to the government, or they have cases against them and they don't know how to get out of them. I mean, these are some of the real low-level people in society, man. Really, these are miscreants. These are people that have no business on a public forum. They just don't. Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, someone should take the phone away from some of these people. It's dangerous. It's a national security risk with them on here.
No, he's right. He's absolutely right. It sounds funny, but he's fucking right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are certain people that do not belong with a camera in front of them. They just don't. And it's super fucking disturbing that some of these people and this is how some of these videos come out where you have people fucking drilling fucking a screw gun into somebody's head and they're filming it fucking laughing. Like these are fucking sick people, some of these people.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what else too, because I'm sure people like Pat G and others, well, we know others, try to make me out to be this evil guy, this bad guy. But I'll tell you what, you'll be hard pressed to find anybody on here. And there's people in this chat right now who can attest to this. You'll be hard pressed to find anybody on this MobTube thing who has helped more people behind the scenes for no reward at all, just out of the kindness of their hearts, than me and Angel. Or me and Angel. Oh my God. What did I just say? Me and Shanna. Where did that even come from?
I don't know.
Oh my God, there's going to be 60 videos about that. Me and Shanna.
But some people were mad that you didn't do enough.
Oh, yeah.
You put them on, but, sink or swim.
By the way, guys, that's Tylenol. Relax. That's Tylenol.
It's really Tylenol. Yeah.
I did that the other day. I had to take a Zyrtec allergy medication, and I did it on air, and I'm like, here's the fucking thing. You see that? Zyrtec. Because these fucking people, look, he's popping fucking pills on the show.
They're just dickheads, man.
Of course. Ali Al 718, bro. We've been wondering where you are, man. I'm glad you're back. Thank you for being here. Awesome. I was wondering where you've been. I hope all is well with you and the family, my friend. Good to see you. FBS, you should interview A-Light to get a reaction out of the other side. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. That's a tough one.
Bald-Sicilian, you've been talking about me on your show. Now I'm going to buy you a cookie puss, and I'm going to call it.
I'm going to buy you a cookie puss?
I want to say one other thing about that guy that was talking a lot of stuff about me, about a video I put out today, Lee Cole. Lee, remember one thing, okay? I have nothing bad to say about Lee. I'm not gonna hit him any harder. I don't think the video he did, there should have been more work done to me, in my opinion, on it. But Lee, remember, okay, whether I don't care if it's true or not, when your dog was sick, okay, Lee, remember what I did for you. I sent him money, and I didn't send him $20 either. At one point, I really felt bad for Lee. Okay, just like I thought we were friends, he started acting like I'm some little kid.
Yeah.
Lee, you bring on what you bring to other people, right?
Yeah.
Just remember, when the going got tough, Lee, I was here for you, or tried to be here for you.
I mean, when Lee, said he was friends with us, I was sincere with it, But obviously, he was with the other side the whole time. This guy, I mean, he was very what do you call it? He liked to pussyfoot around, certain situations and shit. And now we know why, because he was talking to the other side the whole time. He didn't take it serious. I was honest with him when I said, I had no animosity towards him or hatred or, that everything was behind us.
I heard you say something, FBS, about other channels, right? Like if he were to get 1 million views, just like me, if he gets 1 million views on a video, good for him. It ain't going to do nothing for me. Just like he never calls me and said, hey, great video. Doesn't do anything for him. Like none of these channels, we're all in competition in a way. Like you do your thing, I do mine. Like I don't understand why everything's such a competition to him all the time. Lee, I hate to tell you, man, you'll never compete with me, ever. That's never going to happen. Just isn't. Sorry.
He's under this assumption that somehow if he's successful, that hurts me.
Yeah.
Bro, I couldn't give a fuck less.
I beat you, dude.
Yeah. Do you think I sit around and think about Nadu or RJ or NYC Crime Spot or Wise Guy TV's success? It doesn't even cross my mind. I'm too worried about what I got to do for my own self and my family. I'm not worried about everybody else's success. I salute. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. But it doesn't hurt me or help me. It doesn't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? So whether you're somebody I like or don't like, no matter how good you do, it's not going to have any effect on me. Only how good I do will have an effect on me. So, but guys, you saw that message. Well, Gunsmoke was unavailable. But no, you saw earlier show, right?
Your show?
Yeah.
Yeah. So your show.
I put up that message that Lee sent NB talking about the Ray Mundy thing, how this would put me on a whole other level.
Yeah, you read it out loud, yeah.
I mean, that's in his mind all the time. FBS. Bro, why compete with somebody who has 600 or 700 more subs than you? Why not compete with somebody who has, 60 or 70,000 more? I mean, it's weird.
Because he started out with you, so he feels like he's in a competition with you. Because he started out with you, it went sour. I think he wanted to be like a team or a co-host with you. Which would have been like a crazy duo.
Oh my god, bro! That was in the very beginning. I turned him down flat, and then Kane Shades came along. You know what I mean? And
don't you have to be in like a gang to be on like on a podcast or something?
Yeah, bro. Listen. You'll never pass me, even if you pass me, Lee, because you had to get Danny now to get you anywhere, bro. You'd still be in the 3,000s. We all know it without Danny and without me. So it doesn't matter. You already blew that shot. Not to mention, we all know about what you did in the beginning that you blamed on A-Light. You bought a bunch of fucking subs and they got taken from you. Made a fool out of yourself. Tried to save face by blaming it on A-Light.
Yeah, also, Lee, that's another thing you've said multiple times about subs. It's interesting. I don't ever seem to lose subs, Lee. Interesting. They only keep going up. How's that work? Because other people have done it and they lose them.
I wonder how many he lost already.
Yeah, it's weird. I wonder how that works. Maybe, let me ask you, FBS, maybe someday when I get my 100,000 plaque, will that be validation for you, Lee? Is that validation for you?
Wow, look at Minnie. She said, I never subscribed to him. I didn't like him.
I don't blame you, Minnie.
I'll say Lee was very funny at times. I still don't feel any different than I felt about him 2 weeks ago.
It sucks.
He's kind of been under to me a while. Me and Gunsmoke, he's been kind of acting like we're his little brother for a while now. And I called him. I told him, cut this shit out. And I've kind of stayed away from him because I don't like how he was acting towards me.
Yeah.
But whatever he does, that don't bother me. Well, go ahead, do your thing, man.
Yeah. I mean, listen, he's got an imaginary competition going on in his fucking head, man. And it's bizarre, so to speak. It's fucking weird, man. And nobody cares about Lee. Like, really, nobody does.
I mean, when I get off this show tonight, and I'm sure you'll agree, Gunsmoke, you'll probably agree as well, I don't sit on my bed and cry all night because of this stuff. I don't.
No.
I'm not sure I ever think about it. And the only reason I did that show today is because I really have a passion I like people that truly put time into these shows. Guys like Gary Jenkins and OC and Black Handprint. Guys that, Mooney Dashcam. Like guys that sit there and they come up with an idea. They put time into it. Yeah. They sit there for an hour or two and write a script or try to go out and get content. That I like that. And that's awesome that people do that. They build something. Yeah. And I just have a problem with that video. I thought it was wrong and not right.
They think it's easy, bro. It's like you got to learn how to talk on screen and, explain things, and you got to research stuff. You got to put artwork together and edit, videos and sound and all this stuff that goes into it,
Absolutely.
They think you just flip on the camera and it's all good. This stuff magically happens, and you have the personality and everything's just there. No, you got to be likable. You got to be, energetic.
And you know what? You have to be consistent, right? If I didn't come on here every night or, multiple times, people would stop watching. You've got to have you got a gumption to sit in here and do these shows.
Build up a following, a familiarity.
I'm sure there's times where he doesn't want to do these shows, but you do them because you're trying to get to a goal. You're trying to do something.
He's always told me that when I don't feel like doing shows, he's like, there's times I don't feel like doing fucking shows. You do it anyway. I'm like,
he'll tell you that's the biggest way to consistency. If your audience knows, hey, I'm going to put a video out Tuesday and Saturday or Wednesday and Friday, you got to do it.
Yeah. Now, if you have to quiet one.
No. I'm reading comments, but it takes a lot what you guys do, man. I always give you credit for that. I'll be the first to say, bro, I don't work that hard. You guys work hard at this shit. But I'm fortunate. I just don't have to. You know what I mean? I can do it the way I do it. But you guys, that's why I always give you your props, bro. It takes people don't realize, man, it takes a lot of fucking work, bro. Just even getting the story together and all that. Unless you're just some douchebag who's literally reading it out of a book or something. It takes a lot to put together.
I've tried as hard as it is. I try to do stuff on people that some people don't know anything about.
Yeah.
I've done Giannini crews or smaller guys that people don't know as much of. I did Michael the Nose recently. But FBS, let me ask you. So, we've all heard, Sammy Gravano says Joe Watts is an informant, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I did a show on Joe Watts, and people constantly, why didn't you say this about Joe Watts? Because I can't find proof that that's true.
Yeah.
I would have 302s that would be available that I could read, which John Jr. has, which I can go read, right? I'm not going to put that out there. Now, some people would because it helps their title, and they can put in the title, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, you wouldn't put up what, John Jr.'s 302s?
No, I'm not going to put Joe Watts is a rat when I don't know if he is or not.
Of course not. No, that's that's the thing. That's like what they pulled the other day. No, just for just for the title and to get the clicks and all that shit. It's not worth it because you're compromising your fucking credibility. People are gonna be like, wait a minute, he's just using a fucking rumor. That would be like if you would have when they were talking about Carmine Persico. Might have been a fucking rat.
Oh, yeah, that was horrible. As soon as he died, they came out with that. After all that time, all those years in jail, he did 40 years in jail?
Yeah, people took that shit and ran with it. That's crazy, bro. You can't just And
remember, this whole people have also said this at times. These are public figures. I can say what I want. Okay, that could be true, but there's a certain level of ethics.
You can't slander people
about people's personal lives.
Yeah.
Okay? Michael Franzise's possible girlfriend has no bearing on you and has nothing to do with this genre.
Yeah.
Okay, there's just certain levels of sleaziness that I just don't want to get into.
You don't talk about a man's wife or his sex life or anything like that,
No. I did do that once. I did do that once with Joe Watts because his wife, who divorced him, was caught by the Daily News. She had a swinger site. She was hosting swinger.
Oh, Jesus.
True story.
So that needs to be talked about.
It was attractive and it was an interesting story,
Yeah, absolutely. And Shinebox, bro, it's so funny you said that because that's what I was thinking yesterday. Yes, that's exactly what. Gunsmoke, what did I tell you when I started reconciling or making up with Lee? Didn't I tell you? Bro, he's useful. He's got a big fucking mouth. We could easily make him talk about them rather than having him talk about us. That was the plan from the fucking beginning.
He wasn't that useful though, because he was in bed with them the whole time though.
No, he was in the beginning. We got him to come out against MRE, every fucking thing else.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, but as somebody just asked what they had over or what they might have over him. Listen, this is what I think. I think Angel had a whole bunch of texts and shit about me from Lee. And that night she gave some of those texts to Josie. I think that was just kind of like a warning to Lee. You know what I mean? And he started playing ball right after that. That's what I think. But yeah, it's easy to have something on Lee. He's a fucking moron, bro. And he'll tell you where the bodies are buried through a fucking text message. You know what I mean? And then, you know, it's easy to always have that on him.
Also, like the whole, like, I'm going to tell people what you said. Like, listen, I don't think it's any secret, but like a lot of us have had times where we didn't like each other. Like, listen, FBS, if someone came up to you and said, hey, Nadu said at one point that he didn't like you, would you say like, oh, I don't believe that. That never happened. We definitely had times where we didn't like each other, right?
Yeah.
We've all done stuff we don't like on here. But at this point, there are just certain people that I have a respect for on here. This is that simple. I respect what you do. We do different things, and I respect it. Gunsmoke.
You've been through so much, yeah.
Yeah, I think you're hilarious. I think the shit you do is funny. You know,
thank you, bro.
There are certain people that I don't think have talent on here. Yeah. They don't have the it factor to me.
Yeah.
Now let this be a lesson, whether you like me or not, guys. There's a reason I worked at Barstool. Okay, yeah. I'm not trying to be arrogant or nothing. I've done this for a long time. That's the it factor. I think Dave Portnoy knows if people have the it factor or not, right?
Yeah.
I mean, to have someone say to me, "You don't have the it factor," motherfucker, who are you?
Yeah.
Who the hell are you? Seriously. Who the fuck are you? Seriously. It's crazy. Some of these people don't have talent to me. It's just that simple, man.
No, yeah, they don't even have a purpose on here. They just click live to attack people and fucking talk shit. I mean, about other content creators.
Take some time, sit down, learn about something. Take one of these or one of these and read. Learn something.
What book was that?
What you find out, you know? Like, oh, it's one of the great books. Vinny Gorgeous. One of the great books.
Yeah.
Very good book. Tony Steph. But yeah, take the book and read.
This is why Lee has always been in search of a co-host. You know what I mean? He needs somebody to either carry the show for him or he needs somebody with the knowledge to actually make the show happen. Yeah,
exactly.
You know what I mean? He tried it with you. He tried it with even like Bay Eighth and those guys. Anytime he would do a mob show, if he didn't have you on, he'd have Bay Eighth, he'd have Vinny, he'd have Tom, he'd have somebody with mob knowledge on. Yeah. You know what I mean? And finally, he found this Danny trio and he was able to talk him into doing this show with them. And listen, I know Danny's probably going to attack me soon. That's fine. If he does, it is what it is. I still think Danny's a good guy. I hope that doesn't happen between us. If it does, I won't back down just like I never do.
Yeah.
But I don't think he realizes what he got himself into. You know what I mean? Danny, just so you know, in case you're not aware, Lee is right now on a show with a woman who called him a pedophile and then brought his son on so his son could trash him. I mean, this is the kind of guy you're next to him. And, as far as the hating rats thing, I mean, come on, bro. This is Lee, the biggest rat on here.
What he did with Francis too about, supposedly Francis cheating on his wife and all that. He was attacking him for it. I mean, he got no love from the chat for that. Even his own biggest fans were hating him for that. And he said, no, dude.
I think it's just a slimy move, man. It's a slimy way to do things. It's, like I said, take a book and read something, man. Take some of the info that you're getting and do shows on it, man. It's not hard to put a real story out. And that's how people will respect you and what you're doing. Especially if you really want to do this, take some of the info that you have on your blog that you talk about, do shows on that, title it the right way, put fucking pictures in. Like, it's not hard to put some effort in. That's content creation. Don't call yourself a content creator when you're just sitting there for 5 minutes and talking about something and then going off half cocked for the rest of the hour. Put some fucking work in, man. And then you can call yourself a content creator. People will respect you and they'll definitely come back and watch.
What do you think are the odds that within the next month, Danny tells Lee, why don't you go suck a cock?
Oh, I think Danny should do a show, Tales from Coney Island, tell some stories. Hey, I saw him on a show with that guy. What's that guy's name? I think his name is Coney Island, actually.
Yeah, that dude is good, man.
Those guys talking about the old neighborhood, man. I told Joe many months ago. I told Joe and Vinny Bracco before any of this stuff with them happened with the other creators. I said, you guys should sit here and just talk about old school Brooklyn and shit. Like people, there's an audience for that. People would like it. Danny should definitely do that. I would definitely listen to that. That guy Jimmy Sorelli, I think he should do that. Tell a story about Mulberry Street. That's awesome, man. I'd love to hear shit like that.
Absolutely, yeah. It's it is funny because Danny and Lee are like the most what's the word I'm looking for? Like the
odd couple.
Yeah, they're a complete odd couple. Yeah, they don't fit together at all. You know what I mean? Danny couldn't relate to Lee on anything, and Lee can't relate to Danny on anything. I mean, it's just like, you know, it's very simple. Lee will bring up a subject, wind Danny up, and let him go, and boom, that's the show. You know what I mean? Lee doesn't, you know, have much to say ever.
And also, I'll put this out there as well with Lee. I think Lee should just tell stories about wrestling and shit. Like, there's people that have like their own like niche, and then some people just force niches that I don't think are there. And I think, you know, do things that you are passionate about and you actually like talking about. That's my thought. But
absolutely. I am not a Nazi. Canadian $5. One of the most painful things I can think of is watching Lee trying to read something out loud. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty fucking bad. Every time I see Francesco Fiordolino in here, I think, what if fucking Lee had to say that name? How would he butcher it? Let me count the ways. Like, oh my God, it would be all fucked up. Every time I see his
Francesco
name.
Fardlin?
He wouldn't even get Francesco right.
No.
Franceschi, Francesco. This motherfucker would make his head explode if he saw that name in his chat. Francesco, you should go in Lee's chat sometime just to see if Lee even makes an attempt at saying
Frankie Tortellini.
Frankie Tortellini. Hold on, let's see. Take over for me for a second, guys.
Son of a bitch. What is it, SoFlo show now?
No, I got something I got to look at.
He definitely did do that a lot. He would put Jeff Adu in his titles.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I think he's illiterate. I don't know. Back and forth with FBS. Dude. You know, fourth.
I still remember that video he put out where he was, come at me, bitch. Like, it was funny, man. So funny.
Yeah. So what else is going on, man? I'm not good at making conversation.
Man, I'm just just chilling, man. Getting through the summer, you know?
Yeah. You're doing pretty good, huh, you prick? You're doing real good.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get back to Barstool, working on that. See where it goes. I don't know.
Yeah.
Dude,
common sense.
Dude. Common sense, 1999.
With nothing to say for once.
I appreciate you.
Yeah.
There's nothing in no super chat or nothing. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. And that last picture was hilarious, bro. Oh, did he? Oh, shit. Well, SoFlo has it, bro. Common sense. SoFlo has it. So yeah, bro. Listen, I don't know. I don't know if Danny and this dude will stay together. I don't know what to make of. Like they say, Danny is in Josie's chat right now. You know what I mean? Or at least when she was live.
Well, he's got to show support for Lee right now. He's still with them. I mean, this has no real effect on Danny right now. It's got nothing to do with him. So, but I'm sure Danny will see the light after a few weeks of whatever transpires. Lee's going to get blowback because of this shit. Maybe Danny won't like that, Maybe Danny says, I'm good enough to do my own thing now, and I'll just fucking go do my own thing, do his own shit.
Well, here's the thing. Lee is going to be hell-bent on attacking me every day now, and you, and, maybe you and Nadu, all of us. And Danny, from what I hear, is not okay with that type of shit. So we'll see. We'll see.
I always liked Danny. I never had an issue with Danny. I think Danny.
Me neither.
I think I know his playbook. He'll call me a midget. I wear a wig.
The wig is gone.
I drink constantly, but we'll see.
You destroyed the wig. You destroyed it. You had a good thing going there with that wig.
Yeah,
the wig. Jeff, I swear to God, this is the truth. When I used to put that wig on, I was not making fun of you at all. Bro, I got that wig as a joke.
You made fun of yourself.
The first time, huh?
You made fun of yourself, really. You look like Justin Bieber.
Yeah, the first time I put it on, people started saying, "Oh, you look like Nadu." So then all of a sudden, everybody thought that's what I was doing. Bro, a couple of weeks ago, I was going to buy an Afro wig, but I have a feeling it might get me in trouble, so I didn't.
I mean, honestly, all this stuff is. I don't really take any of it seriously. I may act like I do, but it's all just. Listen, guys. There's a reason I do some of the videos I do. People go watch them. It's pretty simple. Like,
yeah, but see,
the same thing,
Yeah, I'm just clearing it up because, you know me, bro. I don't like if I was deliberately making fun of you, I would have just said that. I would have been like, "Oh, look, I look like Nadu," but I wasn't. Listen, I don't mind people calling me out on shit I do, but accusing me of shit I don't, that irritates me. And people were like, "Oh, he's making fun of Nadu." No, I wasn't.
I've had to do a lot of looking back into the past because I've lost a lot of weight. And like, I remember I look back to when I was that weight and I think like, Jesus Christ, what was I doing? Like, why? And now I look at my like hair even a year ago and I'm thinking like I know ultimately, like even when I spiked it, it's like, bro, that was not cool. Like 10 years ago, why was I still doing that? So I don't take any knock on it. I shouldn't have had it that way for sure.
Well, some things are playful, like, making fun of a guy's haircut is one thing, but talking about somebody's family and shit like that, that's a whole nother thing. Like, that's crazy. But you know what I mean. But anyway.
Yeah, it's gotten nuts, bro. It's gotten fucking nuts. People, that's the one thing people ask me all the time. How do you do it? And I hear this shit from people. It irritates me because they're like, bro, if I was you, I would have killed somebody already. No, you wouldn't have. No, you wouldn't have. You're
they all
no more
say
of a
that.
killer than I am. You know what I mean? It's just that, listen, you think I don't want to fucking hurt people over some of the shit they do and say about my family? But I have a family. I have to think of them.
You got to be smart.
What purpose would I be serving? How would I be helping my family?
Well, that's what the trolls want.
And killing some homeless scumbag or some pig and patch hog, or you know what I mean? Like, what good would that do me? I would wind up in prison forever. I would get some satisfaction for about 5 minutes till the cuffs go on. And then, my family is left without me, and that's what they'd like to see. They want that. You know what I mean?
Put up multiple MIGs comment.
Who the fuck is that?
Sure we can imagine.
Oh, I can't wait to hear the answer to this.
Well, it's funny you asked that, multiple MIGs. No, as of this morning. Your mom just kept calling me. I finally said, you know what? I know your son, multiple MIGs, is home, but can you get away for a couple of minutes and come on over? I'd really like to hit that again.
What a Sesame Street character. What a bozo.
Yeah, she came over. So, no, I'm not a virgin anymore as of today.
Yeah. Nice. Jeff lost his virginity today. Congratulations, bro.
You broke your cherry.
Not bad. You're, what, 33?
Yes, finally. 33.
Not bad. Listen, Gunsmoke is what, 36, 37? You still haven't lost
36.
yours.
Shut up, man. Oh, I'm a born-again virgin.
I wish I were a virgin still. I look back to when I did lose it, and the girl that I lost it to, I wish I wouldn't have.
No, I'm happy with my situation.
Not me, bro.
I'm not happy with my selection, to be honest.
I
had two.
I did very, very well. But there's always MRE. He's the 43-year-old virgin. I mean, except for the, backdoor shit, but that's yeah.
Wait, Gunzo, did you say you had two? You really?
Yeah, I had one girl and her friend, and then she went away to my girlfriend went away to summer camp.
Wait, you lost your virginity to two girls at one time?
Not at the same time, but on the same week.
Oh, wow.
But I had to tell my girlfriend that I lost it to her, but I really lost it to her friend. I was 16.
Nice.
Wow.
Good shit. That's how it should be when you're 16.
Yeah. And then she was away for at summer camp for a while, so I was with her friend, and then she came back, and then I lost a friend, and it was hard. It was bad. I mean, she used to see us in the street. I don't want to say what she was yelling, but she was yelling at me and my girlfriend in the street. It was embarrassing.
Yeah. Code of the Meats, nice little Andrew Dice Clay.
Rover took over and gave her a what? Gave her a bone of his own. Oof. Oh.
I want to, by the way, I didn't do this. I did it on the chat. I want to say it again. That Chunky Chunko channel, very funny channel.
Yeah, guy hilarious. Yeah,
that's a guy that put some time in. That's a funny channel.
I saw he used some of my material. I was honored. I was like, yo, this is great. This is awesome. I was like, yo.
I am one that said, I didn't hate Gravesend. I didn't hate it. But as I rewatched, his recaps, I'm like, wow, man, this is kind of corny, man. I got to be honest. like some of the acting and just shit I didn't notice the first time.
Well, William DeMeo sucks, bro. He's one of
he
the
does.
corniest. First of all, he's horrible. He's a horrible actor. But secondly, everything about him is cheesy. You know what I mean?
Everything he's ever done sucks.
From the stupid fucking voice to the fucking fish lips to the fucking the way he talks to the fact that he's not even Italian, but he acts like one.
That was the biggest shock for me of all. I was like, what the fuck? He looks like Carlo Gambino. Every movie's in Italian for fucking 30 years, 20 years now.
Yeah, every movie he's the toughest guy. He wins every fight. He fucks.
He gives the Italians a bad name.
He's fucking 4'11", 12 pounds, and he fucking sucks. Like,
he's always in front of fucking Lenny's jerking off.
Yeah,
Lenny's. I'm a real Italian. I'm in front of Lenny's.
Brooklyn too. Like he's always like incorporating 80s Brooklyn into
a fucking Buick and shit.
Yeah, it's like the freestyle music's on. It's like
he's gonna have the boy with the
I saw him on Instagram one time, bro, and he had like this Fila suit on. It wasn't even a tracksuit though. It was like a t-shirt, maybe joggers or something, and like the white F-13 Filas with the navy blue and red, which I have like every fucking color of them in a box. That I've never even worn, because it's old school shit I like to collect. But he's wearing it and he's got his foot out, so like the cameraman starts the shot from his foot. And it's the dumbest looking. I'm like, bro, you're such a fucking cornball. Oh my God. He's all proud of his Fila outfit. Like, come on, man.
I would like people that can wear shit and you just like subtly see it and you're like, oh shit, that's kind of dope. Like,
yeah.
Like people that are like, they make it a point to like show you they're wearing like Yeezys or something. It's like, I heard a girl I'm trying to think of who it was. It was that show FBS on, I don't know if you ever seen it on YouTube, Sneaker Shopping. It's like I think I've seen that Complex. He like goes and interviews celebrities. It was Amber Rose actually at Gunswick. You know Amber Rose?
Of course, yeah.
She did the sneaker shopping, and she was like, you know what I love about a dude when I just like subtly see he's wearing something, and she's like, oh, she's like she was mentioning like she hates guys that like make it a point to like, oh, I'm wearing this, I'm wearing that. It's like, yeah, it's cool.
Bullshit. Yeah,
it is, bro. It is. What do you think was the worst? See, I haven't seen a lot of William DeMeo's shit, but what do you think is the worst thing he's ever acted in?
I've seen a lot of his shit actually. Yeah, Wannabes. I wanna be somebody. That fucking stupid intro.
I never saw it.
It's a shit movie, but I liked it because it's just like about the mob. But every mob movie sucks, really.
Is that the one? Somebody said in my chat the other day that was like, it was almost like they stole the Bath Avenue Crew story.
Yeah, they kind of do. They're kind of like a farm team. They're like trying to get respect, and like he has like these brothers, and they're all in the life.
Yeah. They filmed in like the spots on Bath Ave and all that stuff.
Yeah,
or Bay, whatever.
I will say though, one of the worst movies about the mob is Witness to the Mob.
Oh my God!
With Sandra Bullock. I like that one too. Hold on, there's a good scene. He's like, "Yeah, this is the women's bathroom." He's like, "What are you looking at, you scooch? Get out of here." He's like, "Whoa,
no, you like it? You like it?" Nadu said it's one of the worst movies he's ever seen.
Yeah, I hate that movie.
That movie is fucking terrible.
It's terrible, but it's so terrible.
Tom Sizemore. Didn't Tom Sizemore play John Gotti?
Yeah.
That was great. He's like, all I want is this fucking tuna sandwich.
Great. He didn't even have a fucking accent, bro. It was terrible. What do you mean?
None of them have accents. Like, they also don't swear at all in the show. Like
the hammer comes down. Now.
What's that little Nicholas Turturro? Isn't that the one that played Sammy? He looks like a fucking Mexican playing Sammy. Like, what the fuck was that?
He's that guy from the Longest Yard. What's his name? In Longest Yard, he's like a goofy character.
Adam Sandler? I don't know.
No, he's talking about Nicholas Turturro.
Yeah, that little goofy guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a fucking. Oh my God, that was the worst fucking movie. The worst.
You talk about bad wigs, man. Jesus.
The worst was the Gotti movie with Travolta. That was the worst.
No, you know what else was bad, bro? Gotti was the worst movie of all time, period.
Yeah.
But as far as mob movies, the Sinatra Club.
Oh, I don't remember that.
I never seen that.
I seen the Rat Pack back in the day when I was a kid.
That was Sal Polisi's movie, basically, about Gotti.
Wow, consider the source.
Yeah, I know. Bro, it was fucking terrible. Terrible.
Have you ever seen Tenth and Wolf?
Oh my God.
That was fucking. It's about Philly. That's a bad one, also.
Yeah, it was supposed to kind of be like Joey Molino's
Yeah.
story.
What'd you think about A History of Violence, though? That was kind of
never
sucked,
seen
but
that.
kind of good. It was kind
What
of
is
good.
that?
You never seen A History of Violence with the Philly mob? They see like this rat, and they caught him like living outside of Philly, and they kept stalking him every day, and then he
Oh,
killed them
really?
all.
I've never heard of that.
It came
That's a
out in
movie
2000
or a
Yeah,
documentary?
no, it's a movie. It came out in 2005.
Fuck
Really?
out of here.
History of Violence.
Wow.
Can't believe you've never seen that. It's with some good actors too.
Yeah, this isn't a mob movie, but I loved it when I was younger. FBS, you remember State Property?
Of course, the first one was
Yeah.
good with the baseball
Yeah,
bat.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Didn't I tell you
Yeah.
first?
Get down and
Didn't I
lay
tell
down,
you first? Yeah.
motherfucker.
I
You
didn't
lay
like
down,
that.
you stay down.
Paid in full, yeah, but
I
not
didn't
not
like
the
it.
state property. Paid in
You didn't
full
like
is
State Property? Wow.
no, but Paid in Full is one of my favorite fucking
Yeah.
movies of all time, bro.
Great movie.
I mean, even fucking Cameron as Alpo, like, I
Yeah.
mean, that fucking Mekhi Phifer as Mitch Porter. I mean, that
Carolita
shit,
is Alpo.
yeah, that shit was that was a fucking phenomenal movie, bro. I could watch that over and over again.
Yeah.
American Me's good. I watched that recently, a couple of weeks ago. I don't know if you guys ever saw.
Let's not delve off topic now. I've never seen it.
Bro, I haven't seen. I've seen it probably 10 times, but not since the 90s.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a prison
Yeah.
movie. It's very well. History of Violence is a 10 out of 10, says Joe. I gotta watch that.
Yeah, I can't believe you guys never seen it. You guys supposed to be big mafia buffs.
I'm looking at
Where-
it right now.
Where can you watch it?
Anywhere where friggin' movies are sold.
Well, they're not really
Shut up.
sold
No,
anywhere.
that's not true.
Yes, it is. A History
I
of
gotta go
Violence.
to
What you talking about?
Blockbuster.
Fucking Paramount Pictures, baby. Fuck you mean?
Let me
Oh,
see.
here it
I'm
is.
about
it's
to
on
find out.
YouTube.
Yeah. What, you guys
YouTube
nuts?
$3.99. Yeah, but I don't know if Gunsmoke says it's good. It's probably dog shit. You know? what
Yeah, I
mean?
know. He always does that to me.
He thinks Witness to the Mob is good.
No,
so-
I don't think. I know it's bad, but it's so bad it's good just for the stupid scenes in there. There was some good scenes, you know.
The History of Violence. Yeah, I don't know. I might check it out. Listen, I still say one of you guys already know this. A lot of people, anyway. One of my favorite movies, if not my favorite movie of all time, bro, is 29th Street.
Yeah, that's great.
That's a great fucking movie.
I watched
And-
that
and-
after Tony Sirico done.
Yeah, and fucking yeah, because he was in it. Yeah, absolutely.
What about the Castellano movie?
What?
The Castellano movie. What about him? Who's the boss of all bosses?
Paul
TNT
Materi
movie.
plays him, doesn't he?
Chaz, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, another one that was fucking terrible.
I think
What's
it's
his
time to
name?
move away from those types of shows, like those movies and shit, like these Gravesend type of shows. Just like,
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you think, Jeff, of Kill the Irishman?
I have not seen that actually. I've
Oh
heard
my
it, good.
god!
I've
And
heard
you
it's
did a
good.
fucking story on Danny Green and them, right?
No, I haven't done one yet. No.
Oh, I thought you did one. Yeah, bro.
No.
I love the story of Danny Green and the fucking.
I mean, I know
the
his
Cleveland
story, but
Mafia.
I've never seen the film. No.
Oh, bro, that I'm telling you, man. I think that is. People are gonna think I'm crazy. I think that's one of the best gangster movies of all time.
Really?
For real. Oh my God. Phenomenal, bro. The guy they had played Danny Green, Christopher Walken as Shonda Burns.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, Vincent D'Onofrio played was it Lips Masseri, I think? The
he's in
underboss.
it?
No. Yeah, not Lips Masseri. No.
Son of
No,
a
the
bitch.
guy that played Johnny Roast Beef, I think, played Lips Masseri. I can't fucking remember who Vincent
Don't worry about
D'Onofrio
that. You
played
know what
him.
I hate too? I hate Christian Slater and mobsters. I hate that. He ruined the whole movie. Christian
Oh, that
Slater.
was a dumb
son of a
fucking movie.
bitch.
My dad took me to see that when I was a fucking kid, bro. Fucking
Sleepers is a
terrible.
great movie.
John Nardi, that's who he played. John
John
Nardi,
Nardi,
yes.
Cleveland.
Yeah, that movie, bro. I'm telling you, man. You got to check that out, bro.
You see Sleepers?
Me? Oh yeah, I've been watching that since it was released on VHS, bro.
Yeah, that's a real underrated movie.
You saw I interviewed Joe Perino, right? The one
Yeah.
that played Shakes. Yeah.
I don't know if I ever told you. I saw Joe Perino in New York City. Like I happened to look over and he was right next to me. He was
Oh,
a really
really?
nice guy. I noticed in your interview he was a nice guy.
Oh, he's a hell of a dude.
He's really good in Power. He was in Power for a while.
Yeah. We talked about it when I had him on.
Must be
And
nice
he's
to be
actually-
celebrities.
He's actually the person that hooked me up with Vincent Piazza too, which I think is,
I'll say this till the day I die. Vincent Piazza in Boardwalk Empire,
Yes.
incredible. And one of the best movies about the mob ever made is The Wannabe. That fucking movie is really fucking good.
I know a lot of people like to knock it. And listen, that movie made
Yeah.
literally like less than $1,000 in the box office. It did so bad, but yeah, it was great. That fucking movie was great. I'm not gonna lie, I prefer Rob the Mob over The Wannabe, but I think
Well, it's
that's just
interesting
I saw it
because
first.
the guy in Rob the Mob was also in Boardwalk Empire. He was that guy, Jimmy. I don't know if you ever saw Boardwalk, but yeah, I like The Wannabe a lot. I thought Patricia Arquette was super good. I thought.
She's in all kinds of shit now, bro.
Yeah.
You saw Dannemora, right?
Yeah. Vincent Piazza is the one that told me to check it out.
She's actually, that's a pretty creepy movie. Or show.
Very.
She was in Boardwalk Empire too. She was kind of hot in that show.
The sex scenes are super creepy in Dannemora, aren't they?
Well, that's how it went down, man.
Oh, disgusting.
Go back into the shed room.
Yeah, she was also in just recently. She was in. Me and Shanna watched the Gypsy Rose Blanchard story. I forget what it's called. Yeah. That was another good one. Yeah, Patricia Arquette is making a fucking comeback.
He's a guy that Benicio del Toro. I've done a little research on Richard Matt, and like I thought his role, but both of them were real good. Like that was a great show.
I don't think FBS liked it too much. He told me. I told him. I thought Benicio del Toro was great. Yeah, me too.
Escape from Dannemora.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was great up until the end. It was the worst ending I ever saw.
Like the woods and all that. Yeah.
No, it was stupid. I mean, like, yeah, I know. That's the thing. I know. They talk about two fuck ups. I mean, they could have stolen a car and been out of there.
Well, really one fuck up. The other guy was dead weight. The other guy was, he could have got away if he wasn't being held down.
David Sweat was close to get into the border, but they got fucked because Tilly Mitchell didn't come to the pickup.
She
got cold feet and had like a heart attack and didn't show
panic attack. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hell of a fucking story, man.
Well, I saw in the real story, that Lyle, the husband, he actually went back to her in real life. They're like married.
Is that true? Yeah. Bro, the way they portrayed him in Escape at Dannemora.
Yeah. Listen, the crazy thing is, Today Show did an interview with him. It's exactly how he is.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No, they played it to a T.
Like it's a great acting job. Whoever
Upstate
that actor,
all those actors were great in that.
Yeah, I gotta see that.
Like, Ben Stiller did a great job casting.
Yeah, I gotta see that. Let me just pull something up because I just saw something. Where the fuck did it go?
Hurry up.
Somebody said, "Oh, Rob the Mob was good. I gotta watch The Wannabes though." No. The Wannabes is different from The Wannabe.
Yeah, don't watch The Wannabes.
No. The Wannabe is the same story of Thomas and Rosemary Uva as Rob the Mob. It's just with a different cast, and the story's changed a little bit, But The Wannabe is fantastic. And bro, Vincent Piazza too, man. Did you ever see Jersey Boys?
Yeah.
Oh my God. And that movie,
Jesus.
Yeah, and that movie made $70 million fucking dollars. I mean, that The Wannabe, he was in that movie Centigrade, which is terrible, but his acting was fucking amazing. It was superb. The dude is an amazing actor, bro. He really is.
Son of a bitch.
I'll say he'll always be Lucky Luciano though.
The best Luciano ever.
It's the same with Al Capone. Stephen Graham did. Really,
I didn't like him at first because of the way he looked. I'm like, he doesn't even look like Capone, but the way he played it, it was too good, man.
As the show goes on, it just gets better.
Yeah.
Jeff Nadu got me my first copyright claim, getting me to play a fucking scene from Boardwalk on here. Remember that, Jeff? Yeah, it doesn't matter. I didn't know at the time copyright claims don't affect you.
I've got my fair share of them for showing like I forget what I showed, but
not strikes though, claims. There's difference.
Yeah, claim. You just take it out usually, but.
Gunsmoke got fucking demonetized because of it.
Well, I played it during a live. You can't play it during a live. You could upload it to your channel as a video, but if you cut it up right, but you can't play it live. That's where they're done with you.
So I want to blow your mind on something here, Michael. This commenter, Michael. Okay, I don't know if you guys know. So Gyp Rossetti in Boardwalk Empire was Bobby Cannavale, right? That actor.
Yes.
Do you guys know what role he played in Oz?
In Oz? I don't remember him. Oh, I remember him in Oz kind of a little bit.
Okay,
he was a cop, right?
No. Have you seen Oz FBS or no?
Yeah, of course, bro.
Okay. Do you guys remember very late in the series that that club owner that was like gay.
Oh yeah, he was selling the ecstasy. That was him. Wow,
character. That's him.
Oh shit,
I forgot about that.
He like hooks up with that Miguel Alvarez like late in the show.
Yeah.
He's like giving those pills to people. That was kind of wild. It's crazy.
See, I forgot about some of those, like the smaller parts. I always think of like Adebisi and fucking Chucky.
Adebisi. That was a great.
And O'Reilly.
Adebisi with that little fucking hat hanging off the side of his head. Yeah, bro. Oz was a classic, bro. That was like, man, fucking Oz and the Sopranos and all that.
Give me some tits, man. I need tits.
But, bro, you're right about Vincent Piazza, because that fucking that role as Lucky Luciano, bro, is it's fucking. It'll never be matched, bro.
Even the Meyer character. They all were like very well done, I thought.
Yeah, did you see? I asked him when he was on. I said, you guys ever just stay in like wardrobe and then go out to dinner? You know what I mean? And act like you're really a bunch of fucking bosses sitting around. You know what I mean? Like, how much fun that would be.
I always thought it was weird when Schillinger was doing like the State Farm commercials and stuff, like selling car.
Yeah, Ryan O'Reilly did them too, and it's like I remember Schillinger. He was that fucking Nazi.
Yeah. It's like, how could you ever do anything else after that?
But you know the word I always remember, Gunsook, from that show, Prague.
Yeah, come on, Prague.
Get over.
Yeah,
I remember that, dude.
That show was graphic, man.
Yeah, when Beecher took a shit in his face, he's like, "Come on, baby, zig fucking hell.
I gotta take a shit."
I remember, didn't the one dude fucking cut his gums out?
Yeah.
Because
he thought he heard the dentist told him that he got part of his mouth from like a black guy.
Yeah. So he started fucking.
Then he ends up getting AIDS, and he realizes that.
That was a crazy.
I should have laughed at that, but yeah.
Is that like on HBO Max? Like, can you stream that?
I'm sure you can. Yeah.
All right. Do you remember The Corner?
Yeah, I think it's the best miniseries ever made. I love
that. Was good, bro.
That was some real.
That was some real like Baltimore hustle and shit. Like that really was a good portrayal.
It's all real too. It all happened.
You remember this movie Slam? Remember Slam?
I remember hearing about it, but I never saw it.
Gunswick, you got to watch The Corner, dude. That's on 8. You can find it on YouTube.
I'm sure I see it. I just don't remember. It was so long.
Bro, you would love The Corner, bro. You would love that shit.
It has like a lot of Wire characters. They're just like junkies and like cops and shit. It's very good.
Miss Can't Be Wrong has a point here. 25th Hour. That shit. I think that was a good. Oh, you should. Yeah, Ed Norton. That was a good movie, bro. He plays a guy that got he got arrested with like a brick or some shit like that. Just a regular, like drug dealer, like an upper class type of drug dealer, not like not so much of a street guy. You know what I mean? And he I guess New York had that the Rockefeller law or whatever. You get 7 years. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
For your first offense. So he gets 7 years in prison, bro. And the 25th hour is basically the 25th hour is would represent his first hour in prison. So it's the 24 hours leading up to that.
Oh, no,
you know what I mean? Yeah, bro. And it's like him going through the motions, the anger, all the different emotions of fucking what he's done in his life. He's going to see his girlfriend go away now. His friends are still going to be free. Bro, there's one scene where he looks in the mirror and he just starts yelling at himself and like all the other different fucking people, like the Italians in Bensonhurst with their baseball bats and this and that, like all these different things. You know what I mean? He's yelling at all the different races. And then he, obviously comes to the realization that it's his own fucking fault. But bro, that's a good movie, man.
I got to watch that. That sounds interesting. I've never seen that. You ever see Shot Caller?
No. I heard of it.
I think that's one of the better prison movies ever. That's a great fucking prison movie.
Shit. You know what the best part of Oz was? When anything would happen, they had the saxophone going on. Remember when like the prisoner calls over the CO, the basketball?
Oh, the music's great in that. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, "Hey man, I just made you a blood piss shit cocktail, motherfucker," and he throws it in his face. He's like, "Oh!" And the
I was like the guy too that at the beginning, the guy Jeff Nadu, sentence 24 years.
Yeah,
up for parole in full.
Yeah. You see that dude holding the fucking pillow and the blankets walking in?
Chuck Zito's like he's like a gangster in that show.
Yeah, the biker gang guy. Yeah, Pancamo.
I bet you that's one of those shows. I mean, what an unlikely show to blow up the way it did. Like,
yeah,
but it wasn't
the first, really.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was like it was so oddly directed and everything else. Like it was just really a strange show.
It was like an independent
like,
film, kind of gritty. Like you felt like you were in prison, you know? Like I don't know. The way it was filmed.
That I don't know if you know, but you know, in the entire 6 seasons, they never left the prison, not once.
Yeah.
Like, they never did a scene outside of the prison. Except the flashbacks. That was it.
Yeah,
like in the show, none of the characters ever actually left the prison, it seemed like.
Well, Beecher got his freedom, but then he came back. But you never saw him.
Oh, that's right. But it was only in dreams and shit.
Yeah.
Like I don't think he ever actually like if you notice like the prison guards, like you never see them like go home or like it's like
no. Yeah. They're always in the prison,
Yeah, there was a lot of penises in that show, a lot of asses, a lot of just crazy shit.
I'll tell you what, man, like after The Sopranos for me, like The Wire was next, right? And I got into that for the first few seasons, but I just fucking, I don't know, man. Like I got tired of it. I still till this day never watched.
I only watched the first 2 seasons.
I would say you should, because I think the 3 and 4 are the best seasons in the show.
Really?
How many seasons is it altogether?
5.
Yeah, then at least the last 2 I never saw.
I think it's weird because I remember when I first watched The Wire, I actually watched season 4 first. It was a weird thing, but season 4 is season 3. You would love season 3 FBS because it's about one of the police chiefs, tries to legalize drugs. It's fascinating. You would love it. It's very good.
Yeah, I might watch it at some point.
Someone said, did you watch The Night Of? Yes, The Night Of was great. That was a great show.
That movie, boy.
The Night Of?
It was a miniseries about a kid that gets framed for murder, and they put him in jail. And
I watched like the first 10 minutes of that. I'm like, yo, fuck this.
No, it was good. You should watch it. Yeah. Sons of Anarchy. I'm rewatching that right now, actually.
That shit was brutal, man. That shit was fucking brutal.
It really was. Holy wow, Mustache Pete, you have great taste. Euphoria is a great show also. Good call.
I never watched that. What's that?
That's what Zendaya, whatever.
It's this show about like it's basically about these high school kids, like about this wild shit that high school kids do. It's kind of weird, but it's fascinatingly interesting.
Well, I'll tell you something I came across on Prime. I haven't watched it. It's a mob movie.
Gravesend?
Yeah, no. I haven't watched that either. There's a movie called The Birthday Present or something. It's like a mob movie.
Shit.
Really?
Yeah. I think that's Amazon? What it's called. Yeah.
I gotta look that up.
But I'll tell you the truth, man. I'll tell you how played out all this has become to me. Like, I don't even have any desire. Like, I'll see a certain mob documentary I haven't seen or something like that. It's like, no.
Wait, is it The Birthday Cake?
Maybe that's what it is. Yeah,
I'm looking at it right now. It just came out in 2021.
It's shit. You'll watch The Birthday Cake, but you won't watch A History of Violence.
The Birthday Cake tells the story of a young Italian.
I haven't watched The Birthday Cake.
Called Giovanni, who is reluctantly continuing his family's tradition of bringing a cake to his uncle Angelo's house to mark the anniversary of his father's passing. Yeah. It's not long, however, before he witnesses a murder that will force him to learn the truth.
Murder.
I mean, lame name, but sounds kind of interesting.
Yeah. We didn't talk about, somebody mentioned in here, Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad is the only show that I could ever say in the history of the world, might have been better than The Sopranos.
What about the first friggin' 5 seasons of Walking Dead?
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
See, I think if you watch the full Wire, I think you'll honestly say it's the best. You'll say it's better than Sopranos. But then again, if you watch Gomorrah, I think you'll think it's better than both of those shows.
Nothing competes with Sopranos except for Boardwalk Empire for the #1 spot. That's it.
But you never watched Breaking Bad, Gunsmoke.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It was AMC.
Exactly. So you can't say that, bitch.
Well, Breaking Bad got a little too. It got like Sons of Anarchy. It just got like hard to believe.
Yeah, I know. I think when on the episode Face Off, that's probably when it went a little too far. You know what I mean? You know,
Well,
it's
like like even Sons of Anarchy, like Jax Teller starts like I don't know, they just start doing shit that like it would never happen. He's a great character, but it's like, come on.
well, the ending of Sons of Anarchy was fucking stupid too.
Yeah, you didn't like it. Yeah, I didn't.
No,
really
I mean, what a fucking
AMC sucks.
It was disappointing because I loved him as a character, but
yeah. I don't know, bro. Gamora, I don't know, man. Like I hear people talk about it, but
Very
I have no
bad
fucking
name for a
desire
show.
to see it.
listen,
Yeah, very
FBS,
bad name.
I'm telling you guys, if you listen to anything I ever said, I think the first 2 seasons are the greatest pieces of entertainment I've ever seen. Better than any movie, better than any TV. It's some of the characters. I mean, there's no humor at all in the show. It's very dark. It's very macabre. I think it's incredible. Yes, I did see Immortal. It's great.
Maybe I'll check it out. I just want to point out that for the last, I don't even know how long, 45 minutes or so, we've just been talking about TV and movies and shit. And we have 261 people at 11:30 on a fucking Wednesday. So see?
Yeah.
It doesn't all have to be drama and bullshit like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
I think you'd be pleasantly surprised if you did like shows about rap occasionally and like just TV and shit. I think a lot of people relate. Look at all the people. They all know. They've all seen these shows. They're giving their opinions, you know.
I know. I like it. Well, we've done shit like this before. It always works out well. You know what I mean? It always works out well. We have good discussions on here, bro.
Yeah.
You want to do one F, marry, kill before we go? Because we've been on 2 hours.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. Sure. Guido Sarducci, Mule is the Mule's a good movie, actually. Do you ever see the Mule, FBS?
No.
It's about this old guy that moves. He drives drugs for the cartel. You ever see that, Gunsmoke?
No.
Tony Ducks, you're a bull breaker.
All right, let me think of an F, marry, kill.
The Mule. What's it about, bro?
Clint Eastwood. He's like a drug. He's a drug mule for the Sinaloa cartel. He's like an 80-year-old guy. It's a true story. It actually happened. They got him to move, but okay. Let me think. So, what do you want to do? You want to do like celebrities? Or?
Not any kind of politicians. Or I had to do some editing the other night on that video.
Okay, no. I'm not doing any content creators either.
We could do like singers or actresses and.
All right, I'll do actresses. No, I'll do singers. J-Lo.
Okay.
J-Lo. Shakira.
Oh, she's in trouble.
And
she's facing 8 years in Spain right now.
Does she look the same? That's all that matters.
Beyonce.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
J-Lo, Shakira, Beyonce.
I think that's pretty simple.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Is it?
F J-Lo, marry Shakira, kill Beyonce.
Oh wow. Okay.
Wow, I wouldn't agree with that.
I would marry Beyonce, F J-Lo, and kill.
I agree.
Because you can never marry J-Lo because she's gonna divorce you, so it's not gonna be. Forever.
No, you don't want any part of her marriage to fucking J-Lo.
Yeah, Beyonce is loyal. Yeah.
Okay, Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Joy Behar.
Joy Behar.
Wait a minute, what? Rosie O'Donnell, Ellen DeGeneres, Joy Behar.
It'd be pretty easy for me personally. But.
Oh man, this is horrible.
Oh my god, that's brutal.
There's no
Rosie O'Donnell.
All right, I'll go first. I'd fuck Joy Behar. I'd marry Ellen and I'd kill Rosie.
Well, here's the logic behind that. Rosie O'Donnell is one of the most grotesque people I've ever seen in my life. Everything about her, the way she acts and everything.
Once called a pig by Donald Trump.
Yeah, well, she kind of is. So there's that. Rosie. Yeah, there's that. And then now with Ellen, I understand your thinking because she's fucking loaded.
And she's just kind of funny too.
Yeah, loaded. So yeah, marry her. I would agree with that.
And
I guess I would.
One of those old heads that, like, if you were super drunk and she's like, "Hey, let's go hang out in the car for a couple of minutes," I'd probably do it.
Yeah.
Just gotta be honest.
Listen, I'd probably have to agree with you on your choices, Jeff. What about you, Gunsmoke?
All right.
I know his taste in women.
I agree with FBS.
Rosie.
No.
You do?
Yeah, I agree with FPS. I guess I'll go with FPS.
Okay,
All right. Let me think of one other one.
Let's do some country singers like Dolly Parton, Shania Twain, and who else?
Okay, Dolly Parton. Wait, let me think here. I want to think of
do something good. Yeah.
Or
Taylor Swift.
No, I can't do Dolly Parton and Taylor Swift. That's too easy.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna kill Dolly Parton.
No, not necessarily, because Dolly Parton has a fucking fortune amassed, and she's not going to be around long.
Okay, one of my favorites. Okay, and I've gotten slack for this, but if I could find a woman like her, I would marry her tomorrow. Cardi B.
What?
Nicki Minaj.
I love Cardi B. I love her personality.
Have you seen her
Cardi B
boob
is a
job?
fucking pig, bro.
You want to hear that voice every day?
Did you ever see the clip where she's in the car and she's got her pants like pulled up to her knees, with her knees up, and she's saying that she's airing that thing?
No,
I mean,
no, I haven't actually. I actually want to see that though.
Yeah,
okay, Cardi B. Who'd you say?
Nicki Minaj.
Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, and Meg the Stallion.
Oh God.
Oh, that's
thick.
That's easy. F Cardi B, marry Nicki Minaj, kill Meg the Stallion.
I agree. Yeah, me too.
Really, I'd probably kill Nicki, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, I find her kind of like annoying.
Well, yeah, they're all annoying, but
I'm trying to think of other ones, man.
Yeah, me too.
All I know is I was in jail on New Year's Eve of 2007 or 2016. It was turning to 2017 at midnight. And I got back from work. I was on work release. And when I got back, the COs had let everybody stay up to watch like the New Year's Rockin' Eve thing or whatever the fuck it was. And she was performing. And let me tell you, you don't want a bunch of guys that you're about to be sleeping in the same dorm with watching Nicki Minaj perform right before they go to bed. You know what I mean? You don't want that. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, everybody's blankets are hanging on the sides of the bunks, and it's like, it's
I gotta go.
Wait, look at this person we have in the chat. Exes of Nadu United. Oh no.
That's funny, actually.
That's pretty funny, yeah. I gotta go one. It might be too close to home though, but what about the cast of Mob Wives? So you got Drita. Who else? I don't know.
Okay, let's do Drita. Karen.
Okay.
And Renee. So I'm marrying fucking Renee and Karen.
Well, Drita's gonna fuck you up. So.
I'll be honest, I actually kind of like Renee. I respect her father. I like her story. I actually would probably marry her, fuck Drita, and I'd kill Karen.
All right. I guess
listen, I'm pretty much out of that one because I've never watched it. I mean,
okay.
Really? Yeah, I don't know. All I know is that I would kill Karen.
Gunsmoke, who is your favorite?
On the show?
Yeah, like looks-wise.
Carla.
Agreed. She has like that milfy look.
Yeah, she's amazing, yeah.
I liked Ramona as well.
Yeah.
Lefty Ruggiero's granddaughter?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like that attitude. Her and Drita together was like friggin' dynamite.
True.
I don't want a woman who could beat me up.
The way she fought and stuff, I don't know. I like that.
Oh, and then the other one. Oh, wait. I forgot about her. The one from Philly, Natalie Guercio.
Oh, yeah. What about the girl Marissa, though, Gunsmoke?
I forgot about her. Oh, she was like half Asian, right?
Yeah.
She was hot too, but she had a bad attitude too. She thought she was like a boss type of chick, you know?
Yeah. Wow, you never seen Mob Wives FPS. I can't believe it.
I'm so proud of myself for that.
Yeah, man.
I will say though, that was a fucked up episode, Gunsmoke, when Renee finds out that Junior was a rat.
Oh yeah. And he got her father in trouble, right?
Yeah,
he had the wire in his watch.
Yeah, he cooperated against her father. I was fucked. I felt bad for him, man. That was fucked up.
I thought he was Italian. He wasn't even Italian. He was Puerto Rican. Yeah.
I don't like to watch anything that makes a mockery of the Italian people. You know what I mean? That's why I never watched Jersey Shore.
You never watched Jersey Shore? Right?
I love Jersey Shore the first two seasons.
Shanna loves that.
I used to love Jersey. It was appointment viewing, I thought.
The first two seasons were great. Yeah.
Shanna loves that shit. She could still watch it. I can't. Fuck that. I tell her turn this shit off.
Those were the good days. Those would have lasted the good days.
Yeah, those were he's right. They were the good times, man.
Yeah. Now everything's shit. Everywhere
Look
you go
at Fordolino's comment. That's funny.
Frankie, what does he say?
Carla's ex, Joey, and I used to steal cars together as kids. He's from Glendale. Oh, for real? Oh, okay.
Oh, Ferragamo. Yeah.
Nice.
That's funny.
Is that it for the F Marry Kills?
One more.
You see, I'm only thinking of politicians. I can't do. I don't want to.
Yeah, that's where your mind is in the gutter. Yeah.
You have one FPS?
Yeah, let's hear you. You didn't do one. Yeah,
let me
something
think.
good.
Carrie Underwood.
No golden girls. No golden girls.
How about Taylor Swift, Miley Cyrus, and do you guys know who Dua Lipa is?
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
All right. And
okay, this is a good one because there are two I hate here.
Okay.
Hate. I would marry Dua Lipa. I would fuck Taylor Swift, and I would definitely kill Miley.
See, I would marry Dua Lipa.
Yeah.
I would, smash Miley, and I would kill Taylor Swift because I can't fucking stand her.
Yeah, I guess I agree with that. Yeah. Taylor Swift doesn't do it for me.
Nah. And Miley, I think, is a freak.
Yeah. She was hotter back in the day.
As long as you can keep her fucking mouth closed at the time, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't like her tattoos and stuff.
She may have had the most annoying song ever, though.
Which one?
So put my hands up.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Party in the USA. I kind of like that song. It's so corny. Yeah, it's corny. Horrible. It's like that song. Remember that song? It's Saturday. Tomorrow is Sunday. You don't remember that shit? 2008.
Oh, you talking about that girl that
Rebecca Black, whatever her name
Rebecca Black? Yes. My daughter was into that song. Yeah. I remember that bullshit. We used to watch that stupid fucking video. But you know what though? She blew up for a minute.
Yeah, she made millions, I'm sure.
Off of a dumb fucking song. You
know?
Look at like the Cash Me Outside girl, bitch. You know she's
over
a fucking
50 million.
Multi-millionaire, bro.
Over 50 million. She just bought like a fucking $10 million house.
Do you know how much money she gets just for an appearance?
Yeah, she goes she was going to clubs as a teenager with her mother. She's getting paid for appearances.
Last year she made $50 million on OnlyFans. 50 million. Now remember, think about this. When she turned 18, the minute she turned 18, she made like $1 million in like 5 minutes. How fucking weird do you have to
And she's a platinum rapper too. She's a platinum rapper.
Yeah.
She does like porn shit on OnlyFans?
She doesn't do porn. She just shows like herself in like bikinis and shit and thongs and stuff. She doesn't do like porn or anything.
I remember when fucking Bella Thorne did that for like a weekend and she made $1 million in 24 hours, bro. And everybody fucking went nuts. The other girls went berserk.
Yep. There's still girls like that. I mean, some of the girls make go on YouTube and just type in how much I make on OnlyFans. Like girls do videos. I know. I made 20,000 in like
makes me sick. Yeah,
I saw a girl. Her boyfriend had talked her into it. She didn't even know what OnlyFans was, and she was like, she's like a fucking perfect from head to toe. And her boyfriend some meathead boyfriend of hers talked her into doing it. And bro, within 7 days, she made $1 million.
And then left him, right? Yeah.
Within 7 days. $1 million fucking dollars, bro. Yeah. I mean, if you saw her, you'd understand. But the thing is, like, okay, at least the bitches that are really getting down and doing crazy shit like this girl probably was, I guess maybe I sort of understand. But guys are paying to see Bella Thorne and fucking the Cash Me Outside girl in bikinis and shit. What the fuck? Are you kidding me?
I think the thought is like they believe like maybe they can have it like talk to her or something because like you can message them. Like,
I guess
maybe
it's an experience they wouldn't get anywhere else with a celebrity.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's unreal. I couldn't imagine fucking paying a monthly subscription price so I could see some raggedy broad, no matter how bad she is, doing anything on.
I heard Amber Heard's doing it now too.
Well, what the fuck choice does she have?
And she had to sell her ranch.
It's also weird because like a lot of these girls will post shit for free on Instagram.
Yeah, I know. I just don't get it.
Well, they get paid from Instagram though. Instagram pays those girls.
True. But I'm saying, like, why would I pay? Like, why would you pay for OnlyFans? You could just go on Instagram and watch it for free.
They're probably doing both.
Yeah, it's almost like these people that like paid for porn for years, and it's like, you know, you can go on like X videos and watch it
for free. Yeah.
It just don't make sense to me. Let me ask you, Instagram, as far as making money on there, how does that work?
Well, you have to get to over 10,000 subs. Once you get over 10,000, you can do like different features that you can't do without 10,000.
Yeah.
And you can start marketing through like swipe ups and shit. So like, let's say like a company came to you and was like, hey, we want you to market cigars. You could do like a video and say, hey, swipe up, and it allows someone to click it and go buy basically it through your code.
Okay.
Or, like, you know, you just, companies will come to you if you get a certain amount of followers, and they'll promote you, or you could promote them.
Like that chick Kylie, I think she makes like $1 million a post, or Kim, or whatever.
Yeah, because she has such a big following, you know.
Yeah, years ago, I started hearing about the tweets, the celebrity tweets and shit. Yeah. And they were saying that like Kim Kardashian was getting like $150,000 per tweet. The highest paid person at the time was LeBron James, and he was getting some outrageous amount, like $350,000 per tweet.
Wow,
per tweet, bro.
I'd be on Twitter all day,
bro. I'd be tweeting fucking, you know, 1,000 times a fucking.
I'm
day.
hungry.
Like, unbelievable. Yeah, exactly. Like, what the fuck?
Well, I saw Forbes put out an article today about the new thing now is like big podcasts, right? Are now charging guests. Like you could pay someone to come on. Like let's say FBS, you wanted to go on a big podcast. You could pay now to go on it.
Oh.
Like these people will charge like exorbitant amounts of money to go on it.
Wow. That's crazy. But there's probably a return, right? I mean, if you gain something from it.
Yeah, you have a big following, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good business model for the people allowing others on. Listen, if you're going to build a platform like that, fuck it, why not? I guess.
Yeah.
Now, don't let that information get out though, because Lee will be scraping together every penny and holding fundraisers so he can pay his way onto some big podcasts.
Dude.
You know what I mean? Yeah. All right, well, I think that's enough for tonight. 2 hours and 6 minutes. I think this was a fantastic show.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. I do. I appreciate you guys coming on. 243 people still. It's what, midnight? Damn near midnight.
So, it's interesting because we come on here and we like pretty much most of the time just talk about like movies and shit. Like we don't ever really talk about
music. Yeah,
it's true. It's a good time, man. I enjoy it. I enjoy it very much.
Me too.
So, all right. Thanks again, guys. I appreciate you. I'll talk to both of you very soon. And thanks for doing this.
All right, guys. Later, guys.
Yeah. All right, bro. Peace. All right, guys. Thanks for being here with us, sticking around, listening to us bullshit. I like this a lot. I wish we did more of this more often, to be honest with you. But I'm out of here for tonight. I'll see you tomorrow at some point. I love you all. And until next time, salute.